Hey people. Hopefully you should be able to hear me. Let me know, I guess, in the chat. We're going to start with the spinning wheel. Only 2 games today, unfortunately, because all hands are on deck editing the 10th Planet video, which is coming out this Sunday. So, yeah, I'm working hard on that. So, we can hear you. Great. That's brilliant. Yeah, so only 2 games today, so only about 3 hours of stream, maybe a little bit longer with breaks in between. But after this 10th Planet video is out, we can go full force ahead and start doing like 4 game streams every Thursday. Right, spinning wheel. Let's get this up. Okay, let's start with the first game. I can't hear. BYA Fox, you got me there. I actually believed you. Hoping for 2. Yeah, I'm hoping for 2. Okay, let's do it. Please, one of the classic games. Oh, thank God, it's Fallout 1. I thought it was going to be Fallout Java then, and I just realized I've added that. Because Fallout Java is the phone game, which I'm not sure is official. I'm doing some research on it. I might take it out of the wheel, because I'm still not so sure, because I've been playing it on an emulator, and it like bugs out a lot and crashes, so I probably will take that out of the wheel, but thank God we got Fallout 1 and not Fallout Java. Okay, Fallout 1, that's actually a pretty good start. I'm happy with that. By the way, Julia, my Daggerfall build has me carrying 22 gold rings and basically unlimited magic uses. Yeah, that sounds about right. Fallout Shelter. So the reason I haven't got Shelter on there is because you can't finish it. That's basically the reason. Because the whole point of the stream is see if I can finish all the games under a certain time limit. And you can't finish Shelter, so it doesn't really fit. And the reason 76 isn't there is because the game isn't actually finished, like they're still releasing updates, and I personally believe you can't do a retrospective on a game that's not done. You can review it, you could say like what you can retrospect on like what's already done, but at the moment I want to do retrospectives on games that are actually finished, and Fallout 76 is not one of those. Okie dokie. Switch over to this screen. You can see me again. And we are going to be playing... I'm pretty sure I didn't set it to windowed mode, so I'm going to have to do some editing here. Live. You can see my desktop there. Screen settings. Huh. Yeah, I didn't mean to have that set to windowed. Update that. And let's see if this fixes it. Damn. Not quite. I haven't started the timer, just to be fair. You know, I don't count this as playing the game. This is troubleshooting. Trying to figure out what's going on here. I'll fix this over on the streaming software, I think. Okay. This is all the fun of when you don't prepare properly. Ah, no, I see what I've done. I've opened up the wrong window. Let's try here. Oh yeah, and you have the fun of you can't alt tab into Fallout 1. You have to go find it for your task manager. Just because it's an old game, I assume. How does this fit? Open this up. Switch the front. Haha! Okay, fixed it. Brilliant. Right. Oh no, I should have started the timer before I went back. So the reason, as I said earlier, I can't alt-tab into the game because the game doesn't have that functionality. So you have to alt-tab out, it drops down into your taskbar and disappears, and then you have to go find it through Task Manager. So I'm going to go start the timer and then go do that again. So start. That's running. In the Task Manager. Switch. There you go. And we're in Fallout 1. Hopefully, if it comes up on your screen. Damn. Why does it have to break now? Yeah, you've just got a black screen there. That's annoying. See if I can restart this. This is all the fun troubleshooting of someone who doesn't stream ever and doesn't really know what he's doing. Please work. Let's restart the game. Oh, the timer is running as well, actually. So unfortunately, Fallout 1's going to lose. We'll give it an extra 2 minutes. Because it has lost that time so far. Wow. Nice. Software really doesn't want to pick it up. We're going to go into windowed mode, and that's probably why I actually had it in windowed mode now that I think about it. Yeah, well, there you go. That's why I did that. This is how we're going to be playing the game then. That still works. Ah, oh, bugger. All of that. And I love the flame wars going on in the chat. I am reading them. I'm just letting you guys get on with it. All of that, and I just realized the reason why is because I've opened it through Steam, and I'm meant to be playing it. I'm meant to be playing Fallout Fixed, which is the unofficial patch, which doesn't open through the Steam launcher. So I'm going to go open that, and I bet that probably fixes all these problems. Fallout Fixed. Yeah, there you go. Straight away, instantly fixed. Doesn't fix replace the .exe? Yeah. It should launch through Steam, but for some reason I've probably set it up wrong. Mine doesn't, because my fix installed into a different folder. I think the way I installed it was probably not how it's meant to be working. But I've played 2 playthroughs on this installation, so I know it's not bugged or anything, but for some reason Steam opens up the original version. It's just how it is. Right. So in terms of builds, again, we are trying to get through the game pretty fast. And this is the interesting thing with this challenge that I'm doing, where I have to get everything done in 180 hours because of the water chip. I can choose in Fallout 1 to use the water merchants to increase that time limit. Now, the side effect of that, if I do that, I must turn every other game to the hardest difficulty. So at the moment, they're all set to the very... Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. At the moment, they're all set to the easiest difficulty. It will be set to the hardest if I do that. So I'm pretty much not going to do it. I can finish Fallout 1 within... I can get the water chip in the time limit that I need, so it's not an issue. But if for some reason, in another game I realize, oh crap, I can't do it in 180 hours, we have to go back into Fallout 1 and go get to the water merchants. And I might have to do that on a new save if we've already finished Fallout 1 in that situation. So we're going to create a new character. I should probably be talking while while actually playing the game, so we're not wasting time here, because at the moment the time limit is ticking away. So we're gonna go for a crit sniper build. Just a pretty basic build, nothing special. Oh, I hope actually, can I load one? Nope, because that's on the Steam version, I guess. Can't remember how to make this, and I'm not allowed to use guides, so I am trying to remember. Sequence not that important. I don't need that much strength. By the time I need strength, I can get power armor. The main one is... Oh, yeah. Stupid. That's with skilled. Let's take gifted. That's it. That fixes that problem. Luck 9, because we can pay for luck. I think we can pay for luck at Brotherhood of Steel. This is probably alright. We don't really need charisma. It's kind of a dump stat in this game. Skill points, endurance. Don't think we need 5 strength. Probably get a better sequence. Am I too late? No, you've literally we've only just started. We're like 5 minutes into Fallout 1, so you're fine and fine. Yeah, you're fine. You know, you've just got here in time. Bro, if you need water, just turn on the tap. Don't need the chip. Damn privileged Vault Trellis. Yeah, I know, right? So easy. I think you can also get power armor super early with a well-placed explosive. Yeah, you can. We're probably not going to be using that speedrunning strat because you have to run through some dangerous areas of the map. Instead, we are going to be trying to get the alien blaster straight away. So I will be taking actually... Now I've just thought of that. Yeah, let's get luck 10. I'm pretty sure charisma's a dump stat, right? Do I need any charisma? I don't think I'm going to be doing speech checks. And even if I could, it's through speech. Trying to think. And I might go with skilled just for easy mode. Oh no, finesse actually. For the crits. Yeah. Luck 10, agility 10. I think you still need training in Fallout 1. No, I'm pretty sure you don't need training in the first 2 games. But oh, Fallout Fixed might have included that. I'm not sure. Need charisma for followers. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be using too many followers because they die so fast. You need 4 charisma to get Tycho and Ian. So, okay, I'll get 4 charisma. Tycho and Ian. Dog meat, I don't think it is related to your charisma stat. It's your charisma divided by 2 rounded down. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I need 4 just for those 2. And then dog meat will tag along, but he dies instantly anyway. Small guns, because we're going to be going sniper build. Speech, because it's Fallout. And then these ones don't really matter. Probably just lockpick. But you can get books and bump up most of these. We'll be probably using the books quite a lot. Go with jeweler. And we are 65. I always go for the, the oldest ones in these games. You're going to do a low intelligence playthrough. I will do for the retrospective, but not on stream because it's definitely not the fastest way to play the game. It probably is if you have a strategy built out, but I don't. I'm kind of winging it. I've played the game. I finished Fallout 1 4 times, so I pretty much know what I'm doing. Go for Doctor, free heals and XP. That's true, but I find Stimpaks aren't that hard to find. And we are playing on the easiest difficulty, unless we use the water merchants. So I feel like probably it's easy enough. I believe that charisma stat is the strongest when it's a dump smat. If you could still have at least 1 follower. Yeah. Oh, if at least 1... No, I want Tycho and Ian. I'm pretty sure I need 4 for Tycho and Ian. Is his name Tycho? That might be Fallout 2. Can't remember. I think that's right. Okay, let's go with this. Gonna save it in case we die. Sniper. Cool. Let's go. You're starting the timer. The timer is started. I have a hotkey on my keyboard to bring it up on stream, but I think the Fallout game is preventing it from coming up. So I can tell you guys what it's at, and it is at 1 hour 10 minutes. It's a bit janky. Yeah, the hotkey is not working. That's annoying. Yeah, I think well, let's see if I'd rather have the hotkey permanently on. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That fixed it. Right. Let's go. I am going to be wasting ammo. I know this is sacrilege in the beginning dungeon to shoot the rats, but we're just going to get out of here as fast as we can. And my melee is pretty poor. Unfortunately as well, I learned from the Tim Kaine videos. If you don't know Tim Kaine, the lead programmer and lead designer in Fallout 1, he has a YouTube channel, and he was mentioning in the first... I believe it's the first 3 days, which so includes this dungeon, and if you in Vault 15 and a little bit of Shady Sands, there's no crits in the game. Crits are actually turned off. So that stops all good crits, but it also stops bad crits. And that was the reason they turned it off, was because they had playtesters saying the negative crits were annoying, that you could get killed by a rat because of just bad luck. So because of that, we're just going to run out of here because my build is based around crits. And they cannot be used. Just remember to make multiple saves. Yeah, I'm going to use all... I believe it's 10, right? Yeah, I'm going to use all 10. Because this game has a penchant for crashing sometimes as well. Right, straight over to Shady Sands. Grab Ian. I might do the Rad Scorpion quest for some XP. Not so sure at the moment. Because I really want to finish these classic games faster. Because I know with Fallout Tactics, it's going to take me a while because I've never played the game until last stream. And there's another... And Brotherhood of Steel, I've never played as well. Like some information. Give me the Rad Scorpions. Yep. Raiders. Probably not going to go to the Khans. No reason to do that. And don't take me to the Rad Scorpion Caves. Okay. Go get Ian. What's up? Oh yeah, this is a speech check, right? Guarded merchants. However, I was shot during a raid by bandits. I've been staying here since the... Where's the hub? Your experience would be useful. 100 caps. How about a piece of the action instead? Alright, yeah, okay, cool. It's a speech check. Because he actually doesn't care if you give him anything. That's not programmed into the game, I'm pretty sure. I guess, is he a slave? Why are they attacking me? I don't remember this part. Something's gone wrong. I'm pretty sure maybe this is what Fallout Fix does. No, everyone hates me now. I'm pretty sure Ian's not. Let's reload the save. I've done something wrong there, or the game's done something wrong. Your weapon is... Oh, yeah, you're right. Such a beginner fucking mistake. Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. Weapons out. No cannons. You must destroy them all to preserve the cannon. But is that in canon? Because they're in New Vegas. You can't destroy them all. Or I guess... I think you're right. I think you could destroy the ones in the camp, and then the ones outside of the camp are the ones who continue on. But, such a noob mistake. Okay. Rad Scorpions... Tell me about Shady Sands. Ian. Piece of the action. Alright, cool. Is there any point in speaking to Aradesh?
Greetings. Your business
I don't believe so.
Well, to my regret, I have not. So be it, wanderer.
Oh dear. I did not do very well on that one. There's the doctor as well, isn't it? Let's see what he has to say. There's some small quests you can do around here, like repairing the well and stuff like that. Hello. Oh yeah, you have the person who... You need Rad Scorpion. Let's see, if we talk to Aradesh, he tells me to go see the doctor. And then we need the Rad Scorpion tails to give to the doctor to cure the Rad Scorpion poisoning.
Shady Sands is much like a family. The gardens are on. We are certainly. What do you junk town? Certainly. Oh my! And now the monsters are attacking my people.
I can help you. Yeah.
Those who tend their own.
I shouldn't have asked for money.
No, the shepherd. Yes. Please.
Okay. Cool. Then talk to Razlo about the Rad Scorpions, and then let's go kill some Rad Scorpions. Surprisingly, a lot of GURPS game design is still in Fallout. Yeah, they had to change that quite late on. Well, not quite late on. Tim Kane was saying they were trying to get the license at one point, and it fell through. So that's when they came up with the special system. But he was really big into GURPS on like tabletop playing, and he'd made a lot of different system, like PC systems for GURPS. Like he was designing his own GURPS characters through PC programs he had written. So he was really into that. So a lot of that game design does carry through. Okay. Can you rob this guy? He says... Yeah, you can. I love that in classic Fallout. You can just rob... In Fallout 1, you can rob most people. It's in Fallout 2 when they actually start to care. But even then, they don't care that much. Let's go repair the well. Oh, hang on. Can I? 37. I think that's enough. It's either you need 35 or you need 40. This cannot be repaired. It's already functioning. I'm thinking of Fallout 2, aren't I? Yeah, I'm totally thinking of Fallout 2. One of these is a trader, this guy. Yep. Might be worth getting some stuff off this guy. Let's see what Ian's using at the moment. I think he has a knife. Oh, I can't remember. In Fixed, can you trade? Can you trade with them, or do you still need to... Nope, you still need to steal off them. Classic. Finished the game 4 times and I still can't remember anything about it. It has been like a few years since I played, to be fair. I assume he's holding a gun based on the... I'm not sure he actually is, though. He's got ammo, so you would think he is. I'm going to give him a knife just in case. Yeah, I guess we don't need anything. I haven't got any caps anyway. What can I sell? I could sell some flares, because you only need 1 flare in this game. Actually, you don't need a flare at all. You only need 1 rope, sorry. In return, I would like the stim packs. That would be great. Don't need a scout handbook. I wonder when the game is potting these two stim packs differently. 147. Oh, okay, it's a random glitch. 147, yeah, I'm not sure we have enough stuff to sell. I probably shouldn't be wasting time doing trading like this. I don't need 2 free-mend hats. Oh, okay, that works out. And then ammo, again, I don't know if it's fixed in Fallout Fix. I need to check the patch notes, actually. Ammo doesn't work in Fallout 1, like the differences. I think they are coded in, but something in the code is messed up, so the actual differences between HP and, is it FMJ? Or JHP and armor piercing doesn't actually make a difference. That was fixed in Fallout 2, though. Don't think I can get anything off. Oh, I can take all his caps. Healing powder. Oh. There you go. That works. Is that healing powder or a bag? I didn't check. It might just be a bag. It is just a bag. There's a duplication glitch we can do with the bag, but I can't quite remember how to do it, and I'm not allowed to use guides. This is the favorite thing about Fallout Fix, is it adds the highlights, so you can see stuff like that. See containers on the map. See books. That's the best thing about it. I don't rob people in Fallout. I give gifts of pineapples. I always rob people, because if they let you, then they let you. That's the way I see it. They clearly don't seem to care. I think we've done every... Oh, there's one container over here. That line, the soundbite of one and only Cree Summers happily exclaiming their issue with giant irradiated monstrous instincts is stuck in my head for decades. What, the yes, 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 yes. I love that meme. It's such a... It's not overacted, but it just stands out compared to the gloominess of the rest of the game. He's so ecstatic that you might actually help. Sets the tone, I guess, that most people just don't help. Shady Sands. Right, take me to the Rad Scorpions. Yes, please. Reds. Whoop, gun. Oh, it's really dark. See if I can turn the brightness up a bit. Yeah, there you go. I think this is alright. Yep, this is all very easy. So this will become very hard if we have to use the water merchants, but we shouldn't have to. Because I know where the water ship is. Straight to Necropolis. Minus... I've never seen minus 1%. That must be in Fallout Fix. It normally just says 0% if you can't hit. Okay, I might take some hits here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just realized that my build actually won't work because the crits still aren't turned on. Based on what Tim Kane said in that video. That's why I'm not doing a lot of damage here, because I can't get any crits. Oh no, never mind. The crits clearly are turned on. Fallout Fix might have fixed that. It's critically hit. Nice. Rad Scorpion tails. I love how when you come back to the Brotherhood of Steel, guys, they generally surprise you alive. Yeah, they definitely send everyone who comes their way on that same quest. Hopefully most people don't actually try it, but I'm sure they've sent a few people to their deaths. You actually see it when you get to the glow. There's like some skeletons around the hall. Bit of a dick move from the Brotherhood, but I guess that's their mantra, to stay hidden and not let new recruits in. Oh no. Oh, I should have bought... Oh no, he hasn't got antidote yet. I don't have any antidote, so this could be bad. Oh dear. Reload. I've never actually seen gameplay of these earlier Fallout games. It's so archaic, it feels like excavating the old dino bones. They are definitely, it's a very different type of game for sure. It plays much more like, if you've ever played like a real-time strategy game, that's the best I could say from like a modern perspective. It plays like, it's all turn-based. Actually, so it's not RTS at all, sorry, it's a turn-based strategy game. It's not so bad once you know what to do, but a lot of it's like the UI is so old, you know, so outdated. There is a great, this is really helpful if you're new to the game. You can always bring this up and it shows you all the hotkeys and everything. This is the best screen in the game if you're new. The main thing is just understanding how old games kind of play, because they do play differently to newer games. There's a lot less there's no hand-holding, I would say. And again, the thing I've said in like every video, they expect you to read the manual. Although I would say Fallout 1 is, because of the time it released, but also because of good design practices, it's one of the ones you don't actually need a manual for, because a lot of the stuff is in the game. Like again, that this help screen, that's there. So you can get through the game without a manual. I've never read the Fallout 1 manual, unlike with like Reno and Daggerfall, I had to read the manuals. Not so in this game. Despite Fallout's age, it still remarkably does some things better than anything today. Sorry if I've explained this in the arena streams before. If I read anything badly, it's because I am dyslexic. So sorry about that. I take a while to read things, unfortunately. I've just played Diablo 1 for the first time. These old games hold up and have so much charm. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Fallout 1. Not Fallout 1. I'm playing that right now. Diablo 1. Recently too, because I'm doing Diablo 1 and 2 retrospectives for Halloween. And yeah, Diablo 1 held up a lot better than I remembered. I remember, because I played a lot of I played a lot of Diablo 2 after Diablo 1. I remember Diablo 1 in comparison being like way more janky, and it is, like, it's not as fluid as Diablo 2, but it wasn't as bad as I remembered it being. Why can't I reload here? Oh, it's because I know why. You can't. I've got armor piercing rounds in my gun, and you can't switch those out until you've used them all. That's quite annoying. Is Ian still using his gun? What's steel is free. Yeah, he should still be using it. He just switches sometimes. Well, actually, I could see if I can ask him to change that. Let's discuss your combat tactics. Draw your best weapon. Prefer range combat against close. Use distance on your own. No, prefer... Oh, right, yeah. No, that's it. Need to change formation. Stay close. Always run. Or walk when close. Always run can get annoying because they can like run into buildings with you and block you, but Fallout Fix actually has added the Fallout 2 system where you can get them, like ask them to move aside, so shouldn't be too bad now. We're keeping them always run. He's already given me directions, I think. Yep. Okay. Even then, the main reason that makes these games age isn't the design, but the technology of its time. Yeah, a lot of the games are designed very well, although I will say some games were designed with the technology in mind, and sometimes that hampers them. But sometimes not, because Tim Cain did say they designed Fallout 1 with the tech in mind. Like, at the time, they wanted to do, like, you know, a first-person RPG, because when you're role-playing, like in a tabletop game, you're imagining that you're actually doing those things, and that's what they also wanted to do with every game they designed, but you couldn't. So they had to like morph it around the game systems they had in place. But Tim Cain, unlike some other of the older Fallout devs, does seem pretty happy with the modern Fallouts. At least not so much the design, but the way they look and them being first person. And that's what they wanted. Well, according to him, that's what they would, in a perfect world, have done back then. Make it first person, not make it like badly written or anything else you might say about some of the Bethesda games. And that's obviously what they carried through the Outer Worlds, and despite the woes that game has with being soulless in some ways, you can see that that's how they like to do their role-playing games, right? From a first-person perspective, where you are the character you're embodying. There's a reason there was a saying, the worst RPG campaign is still better than the best CRPG. Yeah. Because your imagination will always be better than what you can see on screen. That's still true now. Like, people still play tabletop RPGs. And that's because your imagination will still always be stronger than playing Skyrim or whatever else. But of course, CRPGs still have their place. I enjoy playing them, even though I know a tabletop RPG. Because it's so hard to get a table RPG going, you know? You can play a computer RPG on your own. TTRPGs are kind of hard to get everyone organized, get everyone together. Even with like Discord and everything, it's still a bit of a pain. Level up. Okay. Pretty much just do speech and small guns. In terms of perks, when we come to them, I'm just going to grab everything that is to do with long distance, sequence. Obviously grab the sniper perk. And anything to do with crits as well. Oh, it's easy. Just get friends with your exact interests. Yeah, that's the problem. I will always say they're superior, but like video games have their place because it's so hard to get those things going. Even with like I was saying with Discord, you can find groups of people who are all interested in D&D and like try and get something going, but either like the chemistry isn't there, so you only get one session, or people just busy lives. You know, you can't. It's hard to organize it. Right. Playing TTRPGs online is rough anyway. Yeah, the slight amount of lag and hard to communicate. Yeah, like all things like that does take away from the experience. Really, you need to sit down, being able to see the people, even have some things on like a table in front of you, like a map of the game world, or just all that kind of stuff. Really helps. It's just so hard to get that going. Brilliant. Does he give you the? Yeah, so I've got one antidote. Oh, he can make some more, right? Is it one at a time? It is. Okay, well I might as well make 4 antidote while I'm here. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's just wait till morning. I think higher fidelity graphics makes my brain go into determined mode rather than imagine mode. Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm a lot more imaginative playing Daggerfall than I am playing Skyrim, even though they are the same series and the same lore. And they play a bit differently, obviously, but my imagination doesn't spark as much while playing Skyrim because the graphics can do it for you to a certain degree. And you need to fill the gaps in with all the games. You don't have to do a lot of modern games, which is why you get that juxtaposition where sometimes a modern game will have generally decent graphics and then something will be slightly off, like a character design will be bad, or like an Oblivion, like the graphics look okay sometimes, and then you see an NPC and you're like, whoa, what the hell? And that you have that problem, you know, where the world can look good and then certain things can look bad and your brain's like, what the hell's going on? Whereas in Daggerfall, everything looks bad by modern standards, so your brain's just like, oh, you know, I could fill in the gaps, I can make that pixelated man look like how he's meant to look. Yeah, let's go talk to Aradesh, and then I think we are done in Shady Sands. There's no point of going to Vault 15, I'm pretty sure, because there's nothing there. Just for the XP, really. Yeah.
Junktown lies certainly.
Let's just go to Junktown. The only reason I'm not rushing the Necropolis now is because I'm pretty sure I would die to combat. And also, we need our speech higher, and I believe it might be repair, to extract the water chip without killing the residents of Necropolis. Oh, I don't care. I don't really care if they die. I'm trying to finish the game fast, not keep everyone alive. Let's go to Junktown. That happens when you put more effort into graphic fidelity and complexity rather than art style. Yeah. You can definitely mix the two. Like I would say, like Kingdom Come Deliverance is a beautiful game that still has a strong art style. Although the art style is just medieval, the medieval period. That's nighttime. I don't think that should make a difference, actually. Hello. Junktown. Once I don't carry weapons, I should be fine. This guy asks you to kill, yeah, to kill the people in the... Kill the gang. But if you kill the gang, you can't get the companion here because he's a part of the gang. So I'm not going to be doing that. Got for Gizmo. The shop in this level? No. This is where the cannibal is. Not the cannibal. This is the person who makes everyone cannibals. What do they call it? Iguana bits. Gods, yeah. Hey, this is private property, better believe in. Oh, well, these are great options. Hopefully they don't. Oh, what the hell, man? I didn't save. Oh, we saved in Shady Sands, though, didn't we? I think so. Brilliant options. Thanks, game. There was no good option there. I might actually run out. If I run out the map, I should be fine, because I don't think those guards are Junktown guards. They are just private guards. Oh no, Ian might die, though. Okay, well, I've got to go back to save Ian, I think. Great start. Ian, you bloody idiot. What are you doing? No. I like the pre-rendered realistic graphic games from the 90s, like Myst, which definitely looks stylized now. Yeah. But that inherently left room for imagination by its gameplay. Yeah, like you imagined walking to the next screen and all that kind of stuff. Oh, these guys aren't that strong, actually. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, we all reload on the save. Oh, okay. That's when I last saved, I think. Ah, bugger. It's a great start. Really being very smart with my time here. What are we down to? 57 minutes. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. There's the way out over here. But that style is becoming endearing to me at this point. Yeah. And Metal Gear Solid and GoldenEye went for realism, and despite the jank, they are iconic. Yeah, because even though obviously GoldenEye isn't realistic today, but they do have that art style still aged pretty well, weirdly enough to say. I like the photographs on a polygon face. It's objectively bad, I guess. Like, if someone did that today, you wouldn't think it was good graphics. But if someone did that today, you'd probably think they were trying to invoke that retro style. It's endearing, yeah. But maybe that's just because we're older and we grew up with those graphics. Wait, did I kill all of the rad scorpions? I can't remember. Because I thought I leveled up in the cave before.
What may I help you with?
I guess we have to go talk to Seth. The Max Payne Geology shows an amazing example of mixing stylization with more realistic visuals. Yeah, and they still look great today despite the low poly count. Yeah. That's actually a very good example of that. Did I kill all the... Oh no. We're really wasting time now. Shady Sands, stop the threat. I did not. Ah, bugger. Who did we leave? Who's still alive? Killed those. Oh wow, yeah, okay. We're nowhere near as far as I thought we were. I have no idea how you were meant to ever see these things without, before that shift highlighting mod was developed. So well hidden in those bones. But the screen actually, you were a bit more zoomed in on classic CRT, like square resolution, so maybe that was probably part of it, actually. This is zoomed out a bit because of the widescreen mod. I can't do this right because of finesse. No. Oh, it says 6. I thought part of the finesse trait was that I can't use... Apparently I... Hang on. Attacks, 5 finesse. Oh no! Never mind, that's another trait that I'm thinking of. There is a trait that stops you from doing targeted shooting. Clearly that's not what I picked. There was a quote about how we get nostalgia for the worst parts of something, crappy graphics, limited music, the analog loss of vinyl. Yeah, I think it was William Gibson who said it, but I could be very wrong. I think that's true. We never get nostalgic for the best parts of games. Like, I'm not nostalgic for the game design of Fallout 1. I am when I played the later Fallouts, but there are modern games that have good game design. I'm not like, oh, no game is as good as good games from the 90s. They definitely still make good games, but yeah, you're right. We do hold on to the worst parts. I guess that's because the parts we lost, right? We lost graphics like this. Even when games come out with graphics like this, it's still not quite there, or it's purposely nostalgia bait. And a lot of the points I'll make in this stream will be bad points, because I am just riffing. Normally my points need a lot more time to like think about them. I'm thinking like, no, are there games as good as Fallout 1? There definitely are. Yeah, of course there are. I'm thinking aloud here. Definitely gonna say something stupid. That's inevitable when you're live streaming, I guess. Imagine how insanely zoomed out the game is in the default. Oh no! You play on 2160. That, yeah. Even with 2x scaling, that must be mad. I guess you have to play windowed mode, right? Or select the lowest resolution. Because like I'm on 1080p here, because my monitor is 1440p, but there's no point. Oh, you've been poisoned. Oh, I might have to reload again. That's annoying. There is no point in me going to the higher resolution because it's so zoomed out I can't see anything. Not well. That's annoying. I really wish I did not get poisoned there. The level up does help though. I'm gonna keep saving because it's all happening because I wasn't saving enough. Not enough AP. True, I played Morrowind for the first time this year, and they really did make the game differently back in the day. That's Morrowind's a good example compared to like later Bethesda games. We were talking about that in the last stream actually, about how text or writing in older games could be better because a lot of it was just text based. So you can write paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs of lore dumping that would be very bad ways of conveying dialogue in a modern game. Could you imagine going up to Preston Garvey and he just sits you down for 10 minutes and just dumps all the Fallout lore on you? Everyone would be bored and complaining. But that's fine in a game like Morrowind because, well, one, it's a choice. You choose to click those highlighted options. And two, it's because you're reading it, you can read at your own pace. And you can decide, you see a paragraph and you'd be like, oh, I don't want to read that right now, goodbye. When it's voice dialogued, you're skipping through line after line after line. It's a completely different way of playing the game. So I can see why like writing for voice dialogue is harder, but it can still be done well. Like Dragon Age Origins, Fallout New Vegas, there are, you know, a litany of games that have good voice dialogue that can be done well. But I understand the issues Fallout 4, I would say most of its issues came from the choice to do a voice protagonist. Most of the issues with quest not all of them, but a lot of the issues with quest design and dialogue design was because they wanted to copy BioWare, which was just a really dumb choice. My theory is that that was possibly like, oh, my weapon's out. My theory is that they would maybe like beta testing it because they were making the new IP for Starfield, right? And they were like, oh, let's see what people think of this, because we can interject this into our own space game, you know, a la Mass Effect. And let's see what people think. And then after everyone hated Fallout 4's dialogue, they were like, okay, we're going to do the silent protagonist as we always have done. Which is why, from all the gameplay we've seen, Starfield has a silent protagonist. It'll be shocking if it doesn't. But I won't be that shocked, to be honest. It sounds like it's something they could pull around last minute. They might have just hid it in the previews to get you the pre-order. Don't do that, by the way, if anyone is wanted Starfield. Don't pre-order it. I'm going to be buying it day one, but that's because it's my job to kind of like, you know, review these games. But I would say wait until other people have reviewed it and then go from there. That's the same for every game. I'm sure most people in my chat, you know, you should all be old enough and wise enough by now to know that. Yep, let's wait for the morning. Fallout 4's terrible dialogue. result of pure incompetency. Even Mass Effect 1 didn't do it nearly. Yeah, they didn't know. My belief is that they just didn't know how to write for it. They decided, oh, we're going to do it, and then the writers were just like were just stumped on how to do it. Because in Dragon Age Origins and Mass Effect 1, they knew how to do it well. There's options, you know, it's not just yes, yes, sarcastic yes, and no, but yes. There's actual, you know, choices that will change how the character you're talking to will react to you and where the game progresses. Fallout 4 is very much like an illusion of choice, and even Mass Effect doesn't have super amounts of choice. You do kind of follow the same story arc, but there's still some choices within it. In Fallout 4, there really isn't, other than the faction choices right at the end of the story. It's called Shady Sands. I don't know why I was trying to think of something to type there. Is that all my Rad Scorpion tails? Yep. Alright, let's get out of here. Starfield looks so generic. The best thing about Elder Scrolls and Fallout the setting. Yeah, their choice of art style was weird. So I get it. They've gone for like this NASA punk style. They wanted to make it look like it was from the 60s, but modern. But that's kind of just what the ISS is. Like, the actual style of our space tech is that. And that's generic because it's what we see in real life. When you look at videos of the ISS, it looks like a spaceship in Starfield. So it doesn't come across as cool. It just comes across as like, you just copied what we already do. You didn't come up with a unique art style. And because of that, yeah, it just looks boring. And I don't know what it is about the graphical style in that game, maybe the lighting shader or whatever it is. The game does just come across as very average looking. I can't explain it. Like, this is one of the things I'm gonna be doing a retrospective on. Well, not a retrospective, like I guess a review of the game when it comes out. And I'm working with another YouTuber on that, but I'll keep that under wraps for now. And that's something I really want to like, or ask him about and really come up with, like, why does the game look the way it does? Obviously, the art style is one of it, and it is definitely because they've just been mimicking what we have in the real world. But there must be something more. It's something with the shaders of the game. Because even when you go from Fallout 3, because of the limitations of the engine, and mainly the limitations of the engine, the shaders that they had to use and everything, it gave it a unique look, even though it was pretty poor graphics for its time. Actually, when it came out in 2009, there were better looking games. It has a unique style that Fallout 4 almost lost. I think now looking back on it, it still has its own style of being like really bubbly and really colorful, which I'm not sure is about what they were going for, because it does kind of clash with the retro style of the other Fallout games. If that was what they were going for, then they achieved it. But definitely their shaders are too shiny. It's like they've attempted... The way I can describe it is... I was a full-time graphic designer, now I'm a part-time graphic designer. A lot of clients will ask you to make things pop, to make things brighter, to make things, you know, stand out off the page. It feels like Fallout 4 is a game that was designed where they were sitting there and they're like, it's not jumping up enough. We need to like turn everything shinier, everything brighter, everything more contrast. Just make everything stronger. And by doing that, you actually lose style. They think, oh, it stands out against the competition. It doesn't, because everyone else is doing the same thing, and you lose what makes it authentic. And it seems that Bethesda have been chasing people. Like, everyone says Bethesda games always have outdated graphics when they come out, which is true, compared to like the best games from their years. And in trying to stop doing that, they've added layer upon layer of varnish on an engine and on their art style that doesn't. You can't take the varnish. You can't just put layers and layers of varnish on old rotten wood and expect it to look good. It just looks wrong. At least that's my belief. It might be completely off. Like, I don't know the intricacies of the Creation Engine and how it compares to Gamebryo, especially with Creation Engine 2. But from my understanding, it is they pretty much are the same engine with just like, there's so many new layers built on top of it that fair enough, they can now call it their own thing, because the guts of Gamebryo kind of have been modified so much from where they were. Gotta make things look shiny in the trailers, yeah. Because in certain shots, when they can control the camera angle, yeah, it does look nice. At least it did in Fallout 4. And when Fallout 4 was the trailers, I was like, oh my god, we're finally gonna get like a really nice looking like Bethesda game. that doesn't carry through to Starfield for me. Maybe because we've been burnt on Fallout 4, actually. Because with Starfield, I look at it and I'm just like, even in the shots where they can control the camera angle and make everything look nice, it still just looks like, eh. But then that's also a problem I've had with a lot of games recently, is that I think we've hit the point where we can get pretty close to realistic graphics. It's not one-to-one, and it won't be for years. But it's close enough where everyone's kind of on the same playing field. Even Bethesda is pretty similar looking to other games, and where it all comes down to, kind of like it does in the 90s actually, its art style is what comes through again. Because graphics are all kind of on a level playing field, there's some games are slightly better, like they can render more trees or whatever, but it's mostly the same. Its art style is what's gonna push a game forward nowadays. And that's where a lot of games fall. That's where, like, I feel like Outer Worlds fell, was its art style it was really outlandish but still somehow generic. And I've not like analyzed that game enough to find out why. I know Patrician's done a video on it. I haven't watched that. Maybe he touches on why the art style comes across that way. But again, with Starfield, the art style comes across as generic because I think maybe they were spending too much time trying to get the graphics looking the way they wanted. But I'm not gonna pop, you know, don't quote me on that because it's based purely on conjecture and I've got no sources. I wonder what the next decade of gaming complaints will be. Modern day is profit-seeking behavior and committee design. All the games with tech limitations and non-standardized controls. Yeah. The next one will probably be... I wonder if AI is going to come into it. If there's going to be... I can't... You know what? I don't want to say because I just don't know. It's going to be all purely conjecture. And it might be purely wrong. But that would be an interesting idea to lay out some foundations of where you think it's going to go and then compare, like 10 years from now, what actually happened. But I'd need to do a lot of research to see where gaming's going. Because I'd like to think, with the current complaints of like committee design and stuff, developers, or at least the publishers, would start investing into moving away from that. Like invested into the highly creative individuals and maybe giving them a team to create new games that are very unique. Because those individuals exist. It's not like they just all disappeared after the 90s. It's just they aren't getting the funding they need, or they're just getting shoveled in. They're getting forced into a team of game designers where their voice is drowned out. Okay, we're gonna go kill Gizmo, so we need to get on this guy's good side. So I need to think here.
Well, Junktown's not much, but it's home. Mostly we trade with people.
I'm pretty sure that this actor, I haven't checked this again, I'm going off memory, I think he's the actor from Stargate 1, right? Stargate, from the TV show. The captain, the Kurt Russell character, whoever took over that role in the Stargate TV series, I'm pretty sure it's the same actor. Real game designers only make the indie games today, sadly. Yeah. Because if they do go into a corporate set, if they went into Ubisoft, for example, they'd be working on a team of 12 designers, their voice is drowned out, and they have very little impact on the game. So for them to make their unique games, they can only do it on the indie scale, and then they don't have the funding to make them as big as they could be. Or maybe they should be, you know? Think about how many good indie games that, with a better budget or more time, could have been like AAA bestsellers of all time. I figured out with Obsidian's new their 2D RPG. Like it was kind of like Josh Sawyer and like all the other people like Obsidian's like kind of like passion project. That could be as a series that could be amazing. I'm sure they probably will make sequels of that game. But that's really good. You haven't checked it out. I always think as well, but this is my own thing. It's like, oh, that would be great in a first-person world. But I can see why they didn't do that because there's quite a lot of first-person medieval games. You don't want to compete with like Kingdom Come, and there's a few more coming out nowadays. And in a way, it's the art style and the way that game's made that makes it work so well. That one really, I really enjoyed that because it was like an indie game from a big publisher. And it contrasts completely, it's like the complete opposite of the Outer Worlds as well. Problems.
Outside, we've had the occasional to do with the cons, but they've been pretty quiet lately. Inside, trouble's been from the skulls. And I hear some strange things happening down by the hub, but they haven't affected. Oh, we got tons to do. The scum. The name's Killian Darkwater. Not much up that way, except desert and... Oh yeah, sure you do.
No, he doesn't believe me.
Maybe your crib was a safe. Don't feel bad. Ain't the worst story I've been told. You bet. May not be as big.
So yeah, so this guy's gonna Yep, Gizmo sends his regards. If we can shoot him in the eyes. It's 34. I'm right next to the guy. That's embarrassing. Okay. Let's not do that then. Oh no, I hope he doesn't kill Killian. That'd be... Killian? What the hell? Shot me in the back. There you go.
Listen, thanks for saving my life. It's a mighty brave thing to do. Now, if I get proof, the people of Junktown, I'm not gonna lie to you. I tell you what. Right.
Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, that's that quest. Nice, another level up. Right, okay, so I think we want... See, so I have used guys in the past, many years ago, and they always say they get awareness. And I get that, because it shows information about the enemy, like their hit points and stuff. But do you need that? I get actually no, I can understand it, because when you're fighting against 5 or 6 enemies, yeah, it is good to focus on the weakest one. Oh, I can see why awareness is so highly coveted. I don't need toughness because we're playing on the easy difficulty. Swift learner. Leveling up faster would be nice, but it's only 5%. Smooth talker. Increases your int by 1 for the purpose of dialogue only. Intelligence isn't that important in dialogue. Oh, and maybe this is good if you're playing a dumb character. Like you've accidentally made a dumb character, this is a way to like fix that maybe. Quick pockets. Yeah, okay, I can see why they go for awareness. These aren't that good actually. Richard Dean Anderson, yeah, that was the actor. Yeah, the Stargate 1 guy. Is that mod on the Nexus? I might need to check it out. In terms of, I use a mod that reads the books in Morrowind aloud with an AI voice. Oh, that would be pretty good actually, because as I said, I'm dyslexic, so I have managed to read all of like Morrowind's dialogue and everything. It just takes me some time, but yeah, having an AI option would be nice. It's good to have an option. That's my main regret in the Morrowind videos. I said like, oh, if you don't like reading, don't play the game. Pretty much, that's not verbatim what I said, but I pretty much said that. And some people, like, it's more about the choice, right? Like, give them the choice for dialogue, like, voice dialogue if they want it. But then, you know, in defense of Morrowind, 2002, not many games are doing that. Some were, I think Gothic. How do I fit a monthly battle pass into the single-player RPG? Oh, man, all the profiteering of nowadays. Can't have a multiplayer game without a battle pass. How dare you? Same with battle royale as well. Everything must have a battle royale nowadays. So this is the skull pit, where that gang is, that we won't kill because we want one of their members to join us. But he's in another... Pretty sure he's in another part of the map. It's in another bar. Anything to pick up? Oh, there's a container in here, apparently. Oh god, do you remember that time in gaming with every single game had to have a, have a shovel in multiplayer mode? Yeah, because hitting people with the shovel, bro, it's so cool. It was something like around when Battlefield 1 came out, right? Yeah, every game had the shovel. I think Call of Duty are probably still doing it, like the unique melee weapons you can have, and one of them is always a shovel. I wonder which one started that. Probably some game in the 90s thinking about it. Like Blood or one of those classic ones. But in modern memory, the one that really popularized it was Battlefield 1, because it was in the trailer. And it was a thing that happened in World War 1, so I can see why they did that. Spec Ops: The Line comes to mind. Oh, that has a shovel? Oh, I have actually never noticed that. Spec Ops: The Line is one of those games that's so weird because... Well, not so weird. Obviously, everyone praises it for the story. And in contrast to that, the gameplay is so generic. And it's one of the rare games where that's almost done on purpose. Like, the gameplay has to be that way to invoke its message. And I've not looked into it, but I wonder what came first. Was it like, oh, we want to do this story, and let's tack it onto this crap gameplay to, like, have that juxtaposition? Or was it like, oh, we have this third-person engine, we're doing this generic cover shooter, let's actually make it interesting? Probably the second one. Isn't this the dog you need to give meat to? Is this dog meat? I can't remember, actually. I think it might be dog meat, but I don't have any meat to give him at the moment. The Cube Man made a bajillion dollars, so now we must have a crafting system and survive mechanics in our iPhone dinner bejeweled clone. Yep. Oh, I've done this before. So this, right, this is annoying. I've glitched this before. Not glitched this. If you open this door, they attack you. You could just walk through the side. Like, it's... Why would you go through that door? This is what we want, Tycho. Actually, I'm here to kick butt and chew gum. You can guess the rest. Yeah, he's a bit of a hard ass, so I think that's how we have to do to convince. That's not what we want to do. That was, don't do that. Good thing I saved. Can't remember the speech options, but you can make him join you. Your name Tycho? You see a man with file teeth. Doesn't say. You do for fun around here. We beat up posers like you. So I think if I beat him in unarmed combat, he gains respect for me. I think, possibly. I'm not sure on that. We'll see. We'll find out now, I guess. Oh no! Ian, no! No, no, no! Okay, this isn't an awoke with Ian. Let's not do that. When is a door not a door? When you're exploiting intended mechanics. Yeah. It's just that sign. Like, it's they want you to go through that. It's so annoying. It's like, there's a door right there. Is this not tight? I'm pretty sure this is tight. Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. We decided to thrash this place. Grab what you can and let's see some blood run. Smash and grab, count me in. Yeah, sure. And then... Wait, why are you shooting me? Oh, no, he's not. He's shooting the people in the bar. I hope. Where's Trish? I'm gonna let the... Ah, there you go. Yes. That's what we're doing. Kill the people in the bar. And get Tycho. There might be a peaceful option around this. We'll have to find out, I guess. Run over here. Oh no, does everyone hate us now? Hope not. Hopefully we just kill the bartender and they go peaceful. Oops, sorry Ian. Ian, you have ammo. I need to tell him to use this gun again. You can set Ian to wait at the previous section. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, that might be the peaceful option. I think it's just to beat him up. Because this looks like everyone hates me now. We'll fight. We've killed Neil. We've probably got to kill this guy, which is fine because he's in here. These guys aren't hostile, so maybe we're okay. But I don't like that this random NPC from outside, this peasant, has come in. Yeah, like, who are you? Are you just peasants? Because if I kill you, this isn't going to look good on me. It is just peasants, oh dear. Yeah. Let's see what happens. I've not done this route before. I normally just beat him up. Go for the groin. I would if it was better than a like 18% chance. I am playing high luck though, so you never know. Okay, now they are running away. Can I just end combat? Yeah, Ian, stop trying to kill them. The game's not that I noticed that I was trying not to kill them anyway, so let's do that. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think this was the way we meant to do it. That's the guard, right? Yeah, okay. Well, lesson learned. So you're right, we're gonna have to dump Ian off somewhere else. We have to kill this guy. But it's fine because he's in here. He's in the wrong place at the wrong time. Leave now? No, I just want you to stay here. Range, draw best weapon. Oh no. Can I ask him to stay? Change formation. Stay. Move out. No. Step aside. That just makes him move. What weapons you skilled with? I don't think I can ask him to stay. I can ask him to leave. But I think he just goes back to Shady Sands, right? Oh man, is that in Fallout 2? I guess they put in that ability. Because you can definitely just ask them to wait places in Fallout 2. Damn. Oh, I know what we can do. Simple. Just obviously take his weapons away from him. Give me that. And give me that. There you go. Right, that should work. Somebody say Fallout. Fallout. Okay, let's try this again. Hello, sir. What do we do for fun around here? Yep. Okay, right, let's go for the groin. Let's do it. I'm feeling my luck. Missed. Missed. Oh no. That's not gonna work out. Whoa, what the... Well... I guess if you run away, he does just try and kill you. Well, okay, so we're not gonna do that. Right. Now just fight me and become my follower. Why is this so difficult for you? You must join me. You know you want to. Wait, no, this is Shark. This isn't Tycho. What the fuck? Wait, where is Tycho? This isn't even the guy I want. I can't even remember where he is anymore. Well, that's annoying. So I can just kill this guy. Yep. What am I doing? Tycho even from Junktown? He might be from the hub. Oh no, my memory. Failing me. Ian, where you going? I'm still shocked that Bethesda didn't come around with commissioning a Fallout TTRPG until after Fallout 4. Yeah, and what we got was a terrible Modifus game. Modifus game that just reused their own janky 2020 system. Yeah, I imagine they probably approached Bethesda and be like, hey, look, can we just put your assets into our tabletop game? And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. Here's, pay this licensing fee. I noticed that a lot. Well, I guess it's maybe ZeniMax more with the marketing team. I've just been like really dropping the value of the Fallout franchise by licensing that out to everything. Like you can get like really crap like wall mountings and like little toys and stuff. Some of them are good, but a lot of them are just really low quality stuff. And that tabletop game is one of them. Okay. Kill Shark. Tycho is the guy in the northwest of the building. Ah, yeah. Is he? Wait, over here in Gizmo's place. This isn't Tycho, is it? No, this is Ismark. Hey, good singing. Okay. That's the bartender. How have I lost where Tycho is? Do I need the kill Shark, maybe? And it, like, resets the thing? Because he's not up here. Oh, no, he's here. Oh, you're right. I don't remember him being outside. That's weird. Yes. Oh, no, is he just a fighter? I'm Saul. Nope, this isn't him. Yeah, this is the boxing quest you can do, but I don't have unarmed tagged. Thanks for chatting. Damn. I don't think he's in Gizmos. There was an official board game modeled after Fallout 4 that was just bad. I got a short video about it on the Discord for you. Thanks. Yeah, I'll check that out after. 23 minutes. Damn, I wanted to get a bit further than this. In my head, I was like, I've played Fallout 4 so much, like I definitely... not Fallout 4, I've played Fallout 1 so much, I definitely can just, like, rush through the game. No, Tycho's not... On Skull Surf, you better talk quick. For the series run. Oh no. Okay, he didn't tap me, thank god. Tycho's not one of these guys, I don't think. No, these are all like Skull Gang's members. Now this is this is gonna annoy my head now. He's somewhere. I think he's in Junktown. I'm like 99% sure you can get 2 companions by the time you leave Junktown. I have no idea where he is. Northwest of the building. So I would think he must be in Gizmos then. That's not him. He wears leather armor. He's not in Killian's. Is he in the first? The first Fallout TV series. Hey, Fad! Welcome to the stream, man. Fallout TV series in production as far as I know. Yeah. Looks interesting. Seen some screenshots of it. Don't know what to think at the moment. Like, well, not screenshots, like production shots. It looks like they're going for like a Fallout 3, Fallout 4 aesthetic. Probably more Fallout 4 because I think it's sold a bit better. We'll see how what they do. It depends on the writing. It's always the writing's always the most important thing. Actually, you know what? Do you know him? I don't know. Northwest in the building, have to talk to him at a specific time. Oh, it's time-based. Okay. Ah, yeah, he probably goes there in the evening or something, right? That makes sense. Yeah, because it's 10 in the morning. Okay. Right, well, let's go do the Gizmo quest then. That makes a lot of sense. Buy the bald guy in the bar a drink at 4 to 6 p.m. Cheers. Thank you. Nice, the randomizer knows what's up. Do we know if the show story will be based on the games or will be a story just set in the Fallout series? I think it's just set in the Fallout series. I don't think it's related to the games. Probably because Bethesda don't want them to canonize anything that could be in the games or is related to the games in any way. So there's no point doing anything in here. Let's go to Gizmo. Yeah, it looks like more of a Fallout 3, Fallout 4 thing. Though New Vegas would be a fun vibe. It would, actually. There's a YouTube fan-made series that's pretty good. It's the production values aren't great. Called, it's not Nuka-Cola. I forgot what it's called now. Nuka something. If you search Fallout Nuka fan-made film, that'll probably come up. There's it's like set in like in Nevada, in that side of the Fallout universe. That's really good. Like Nuka Blast or Nuka something like that. Love the Fallout stream, HUD, by the way. Oh, thanks. Nuka Break, that's it. Yeah, Nuka Break's pretty good. Actually, the writing isn't that bad. They did pretty well for a YouTube fan-made stuff, like fan-made game. Pretty good. Nuka Break was a great movie, yeah. Okay. Gizmo. Let's think how I want to do this. I'm not sure if my speech is high enough. We have this. I can't just sneak it onto him, obviously. We have a tape recorder, so we can just get him to confess. I think if we hold this... Or do we need to hold the bug? No, we need to hold tape recorder. Right, let's try this. Hello, Gizmo. What you doing?
I'm a busy man.
Yeah, I know. I'm here to talk about... Oh. I'm here to tell you you're assassin-filled.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you do. You hired someone to kill Killian and he screwed up.
I don't know who you are, but I don't take
That's where you
them
missed the
either.
point, Gizmo. I'm not accused. Oh yeah, I'm here to help you.
Well,
Yeah.
he's gonna help me.
You need someone who can do the job better.
And let me guess, you're that someone. Well, how can I trust you?
I'm here, and you need someone from out of town. Yeah.
All right, we can do this.
Okay, I could
You
pop one
work
over you.
For me, you better know that nobody ever double crosses Gizmo. That's easy.
I want him
I
dead
want
because
him
my.
dead because he grabs my business. So, good. Return with.
All right, that was easy enough. Wait a minute. What's going on now? Oh yeah, he's just took me to the door. Okay, yeah, I'm not going in. Yeah, okay, let's go back to Killian. Got the evidence. Hopefully the tape recorder picked it up. My favourite Fallout movie is Mad Max 2. Yeah. Funnily enough, about Starfield, anything they showed has me like, sure, looks okay. The Adoran fan was the best part of it all. Yeah. I'm happy for Bethesda that they lean into their nostalgia bait stuff. Like, lean into what made your old games good, because that's what we want. Keep doing that, you know? The Adoran fan wasn't one of those things, but I'm happy they're bringing back traits, actually. Or, like, backgrounds. It's gonna be shallow, but as long as... Because, like, they're not super deep in Fallout New Vegas, for example, but it's nice to have the option to pick a trait at the beginning of the game. The same in, like, the other Fallout games. So I'm glad that the backgrounds are there, even if they are just a stat change. Just give us some role-playing choices. Because a lot of time, role-playing choices at character creator are just stat changes or things that don't make a big difference in the game. But it's the lore, you know, it's a little bit of lore and flavor text that really sells it and just adds to the world.
So, did you get the evidence?
Not yet, but oh yeah, I sure did.
Which? Bug or tape? Let's hear it.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've been happy to hear his voice.
Okay, so we can get the leather armor
Thanks,
now.
friend. Now, time for you and me to take care of the other business.
Well, shotgun would be nice, actually. Yeah, let's take the shotgun, actually.
Well, thanks again. Well, listen, I'm gonna take the guards and run Gizmo and his cronies out of town. I could use another gun. Go to
Sure.
Lars at the guard station. He'll fill you in.
Okay, so now we can also buy... oh no, he hasn't got any... Hang on. I think if we go to his tables, he'll have better stuff.
Can I help you?
Oh, maybe not. Yeah, he does. We need a rope. Well, apparently I'm over encumbered. Don't need a key ring. Okay, let's sell him a junk, I guess. I'm just gonna get as many caps off him as I can. Keep all that stuff. Don't need these. I don't understand what the water things are for. There's no like survival mechanics in this game. And I mean, it's in Fallout 2, you need it to show some people to be like, hey, I'm from the vault. In Fallout 1, I don't think it does anything, so just sell that, I guess. And then I want as many caps as you can give me. I guess I'll take a few stims as well, actually. A few more stims. And then quick maths. I think this is wrong. 200. And then we work from there. Okay, 20. There you go. Nope, I did that wrong as well. My defense is I can't read the numbers. That's what I'm going with. There you go. Thank you. 15 minutes left of this game. You take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. Yep. That's the same in Fallout New Vegas, actually. It doesn't do anything. Even on survival mode, it doesn't replenish your water. It might make it stop, might make it go down slower. I haven't confirmed that. But it doesn't stop it from actually doing anything. Doesn't stop your water from going down, I mean. Ian, come take your gun. Pistol. Oh, he has nothing anymore. Oh, he did. I guess I took his ammo off him as well. Or he used it. Some ammo. You didn't use your stim packs. What the hell? What happened there? He just lost all his inventory. That's annoying. I never saw him using any stim packs. Razor put it best. Todd isn't a bad person, just a bad dungeon master. Yeah, that's what. Oh no, it isn't. No, sorry. I was gonna say that's what a developer for Arena said. I'm not gonna name him, but no, I'm misremembering. He also just said Todd's a nice guy. He just said that Todd designs games differently from him, but he had nothing to say about his dungeon master skills. But yes, definitely, he designs games differently from the old god did. That's for sure. Not expecting to see anything for at least 2 years personally. What game are we talking about here? I have missed something here. I'm looking for the Wayward Realms. Oh yeah, we're not going to see anything for a bit, honestly. Just concept art. Because it's a passion project for them. I'm not sure if there... Was there a Kickstarter? I don't think there was, right? I think it is just mainly a passion project for mostly retired guys. So yeah, I don't expect them to like rush it through or anything. They're just doing it for fun. But I'm outdated on the project, so maybe they have up to production or something. All I've seen recently is they released that video of showing the procedural generation of the dungeons, and they got some good feedback off that actually. And I was pretty impressed with what they've shown. It does need some tweaking and stuff, but yeah, you know, it does look like it's going to be a modern version of Daggerfall, which is what we pretty much all expected it to be similar to. But I'm excited for it. But yeah, I'm not expecting anything for a while. I'm going to save here, and I'm going to go quickly take a short break. It should only be like a minute or so. So, unfortunately, that timer is going to go down. But we're going to play the game for an extra 3 minutes anyway, because we had those technical issues at the beginning. Alright, back. I saw a post from one of the Oblivion devs who said the Oblivion shifted its tone because Todd saw Fellowship of the Ring. Yeah, I've seen that. Patrician mentioned that in his Oblivion review. Very much, that's one of the reasons why they retconned it was meant to be a jungle. They say it was technical, but that's not true because the density of the forest could totally have been a jungle. They actually purchased speed tree technology, which was like a licensed technology that helped render trees at a distance, deliberately to have as many trees as they needed. Yeah, the art style changed because Lord of the Rings suddenly made medieval fantasy popular again, and then that's when Todd went, oh, we can do like Arena and Daggerfall, you know, because that was generic fantasy. And that's the RPG games he grew up on. So he's like, we can bring back generic fantasy because it's cool again. And it was cool again. Obviously, Lord of the Rings was huge. And Oblivion sold super well. Partly maybe because of that art style. At least because of the trailers. It did look like a Lord of the Rings game. So it's probably the right move from business perspective. But obviously, had to retcon the lore because it was meant to be a really cool jungle with lots of interest in history, and a lot of that was removed. Morn's world is strange, but it's very original. Yeah, because they realized Daggerfall's generic. How do we make it not generic? And they started branching out in Red God with the lore. Michael Kirkbride came on board, and they started writing some pretty zany stuff, and they really went all for it in Morrowind. And then they curbed it back, probably because of Lord of the Rings. I think if Lord of the Rings didn't become popular, a lot of people would still think people don't want generic fantasy. It was seen as a cheesy thing at that point. Of course, I am still very happy that Lord of the Rings did come out because it's a great film series, not TV show, but a great film series. So I don't regret what happened. Yeah, I loved Oblivion, but it was my entry point. Definitely loved the feel of Morrowind. Yeah. I started on Morrowind myself. But I still enjoyed Oblivion when it came out, although I do have a strong memory of my sister also played a lot of Morrowind, and when I finally got my hands on Oblivion, I was playing it, and I remember calling her on the phone to be like, oh my god, there's apples in the game, because everything was so alien in Morrowind that I never even considered there could be real-life elements in the Elder Scrolls, because I didn't know about Daggerfall or Arena, and I hadn't seen what little real-life elements there were in Morrowind, because also, I didn't know things like a marshmallow, for example. I didn't know that was a real plant. I thought this was all alien because the world had massive mushrooms, so I assume everything was custom made. So when I found an apple in Oblivion, I'm immediately like, what have they done? Why have they made the game so realistic? In hindsight, though, I kind of like Oblivion in that it was almost like a love letter to Daggerfall. It brought back a lot of stuff that the old god of fans wanted in Morrowind. They were, you know, people were protesting on the forums being like, oh, we want horses, we want player houses, we want all these things that were cut from Morrowind but were in Daggerfall. And they brought back pretty much all of those in Oblivion. So in a way, Oblivion is what a modern Daggerfall on a much smaller scale would have been like. You know, a generic fantasy RPG. Without the procedural nature and the quests being completely different. Like a modern retelling of it in a modern game setting for consoles as well, so constrained quite a lot. Skyrim equals Game of Thrones, Oblivion equals Lord of the Rings, Morrowind equals psychedelics. Yeah, Morrowind equals... There's a lot of Eastern influence in terms of the writing, a lot of religious influence. Morrowind is... We have lost our head writer, we've lost Ted Peterson, who was pushing the boat out. He's introduced some Daedra and he's introduced some hell and heaven elements, but we want to push it really far out. We got Michael Kirkbride. Here's this adventure game called Red God. Write what lore you want, and then we come up with, oh, the dwarves are actually super smart Dwemer, and they had airships and all this kind of stuff, and that's when they start pushing the boat out, and then it goes all whole hog from Morrowind. We're done here, right? Yeah. Cool. I thought I would have leveled up. That's a shame. Not far off, I guess. Still 10 in the morning. We did all of that in like 15 minutes game time.
What can I do for you today?
Like in game time. Let's see what you've got. Let's take some caps, I guess. Right, let's go see if we can get Tycho before we run out of time here. 6 minutes left to Fallout 1. I can just imagine little Jula could phone his controller in rage as his immersion is broken by a single apple on screen. Yeah, literally. Like, I can't remember why I was on the phone with my sister. I think she was maybe calling to ask how Oblivion is, because she was going to pick it up as well. And I was just like, oh, it's kind of cool. Like, I was saying, there's quest mark. I liked quest markers because I was 13, I think, and I was like, oh, there's quest markers now, so you don't get lost. You can just like, you can run straight there. You can follow that, and then but it's like, but I found an apple. I can't believe it. I don't like how the graphics look. Like, I don't know why everything's so realistic. So I remember complaining about that back then, because that's what I loved about Morrowind, was it was such an alien world. Even though in hindsight there are real elements in Morrowind, like all the plants in the swamp are plants you would find in a real swamp, except the massive mushrooms, obviously. They get big, but not that big. But I never knew, like, all the mushrooms you find, they're actual, like, the real life names for those mushrooms, like the ones that grow on the trees and stuff. So it's not as alien as I thought it was. I just didn't know much about the natural world. Okay, I need to wait 6 hours. Yeah, I think that's right. Yes. Ah, there he is. Tycho, my man. Who do I need to talk to get this all rolling? Give me a beer. How do I get everyone to like me? A trophy on the shelf. That's not trophy, it's an urn. It contains my wife's ashes behind the bar. Gizmo's Casino. Well, I've killed Gizmo, so that's not an issue. But I can't talk to him yet. Oh, well. Oh, no, that's Saul. That's not Tycho. Is this Tycho now? No, that's still Shark. Man, I'm so confused on what's going on. Wait. No, that's Sol. If this is Tycho, then he's dead. Oh dear. I've done something wrong here, I think. I'm so confused. I think I'm just gonna give up on getting Tycho. We got armor though. That's a benefit. Hey, can you tell me what happened there? Who are the jerks? Oh, they're from the Skulls. They're a local gang, or the riffraff. Oh no. Can I ask you some questions? What did you scream about Sol? Sol's my boyfriend. He's really good to me. Oh, so she's asking Sol to help him. I think Tycho just died. Jula, click and hold on an NPC and then move the binoculars. Yeah, but it doesn't show their names, right? It just shows, like, she. Oh, you mean on him? Just says he looks dead. Skull's gang. And this is Sol, who's the boxer. But I don't want to do the boxing quest. Maybe we need to come back. We could probably go get dog meat, actually. Oh, no, I haven't seen anywhere to buy some meat yet. Let's go loot Gizmo. Definitely done something wrong here. You can see the names and details if they have them. Yeah, I'm not sure where else he would spawn. We'll go check in this building, actually, up here, but I don't think that's where he goes. Oh, it's not the end of the world. We can go get the girl from the Followers of the Apocalypse to be a follower. So it's, you know, we can find ways around it. But I do want 2 followers if I can get them. So that's the reason I didn't take Charisma as a full dump stat. Probably should start reading some of these books I found as well, but I want to get the water chip first, just in case. Rather than start wasting days reading books. Nature is super diverse, and if you're not enough for you, then look in the past. Need believable monsters that are just animals in your fantasy world. Ice Age mammals and dinosaurs were real monsters. Yeah, that's what a lot of like the generic medieval type fantasy does. It just brings back stuff from history, maybe changes it. I think like dragons are historical, not that they existed, but like as a real creature, but like actual like dragons in mythology and stuff they've been through mythology since that time and before. It's always an easy way to make your fantasy world feel like fantasy, is just invoke what people have been writing as fantasy for millennia. Find Tycho. I don't think we're going to find him. Right. See a gang member. Oh, maybe this is his? You're not a very happy person. What do you want to do that? No, he's Victor. And then this is Vinny. Yeah, I don't want to join the gang, though. Or maybe I will. Probably get experience for this. I need to steal the ashes, I think. Steal that old wife's ashes. Alright, I'll do it. This Tycho? Nope. I think he might have just died. He's in the bar, just leave and come back to finish the Skulls mission, and you should get him. Ah, okay. Oh, that was our timer. Oh yeah, here he is. No, that's his soul, right? Or no, it might be Tycho. Sure. Delightful. I hope you don't mind. Your drink is well watered. What's the story? I'm just gonna, yep, pretend I'm interested. Interesting. Thanks for the drink. I'm Jula. Thank you. Okay, well there you go. Got him. Thanks for the help. Managed to finally get him. So, what's he got? He's holding a rifle, I think. But he hasn't got ammo for it. What's your weapons? I'm a ranger, skilled with small pistols and rifles. Yeah, you're holding a rifle, but you don't have any ammo. I think I can give you some. I have... This is, I think, works in rifles. FMJ. 223. I know it works in the assault rifle. Oh, no, he's got a shotgun, not a rifle. My bad. Well, he can hold that anyway, so I can give him a rifle when he's done, when he needs it. Actually, no, he's got a shotgun, doesn't he? Okay, well, our timer did run out, so it's time to switch, I guess. We got kind of far. We got the 2 companions, so now I'm ready to go down to the hub, go to Necropolis. Yeah, and get the water chip. From there, it's just leveling up, just power level until we can go Brotherhood, get power armor, power level some more, and go kill the military base and the master. Do we need to do the military base? No, we do, don't we? To destroy the vats. Yeah, military base and then kill the master. Okay, cool. This one. Brilliant. That was a good start. Right, so as I said earlier, we're only doing 2 games today because I am editing for the video releasing this Sunday, so I need some more time to do that. So let's switch back to this screen. Take that away. Bring up our spinning wheel. And I'm going to take out Fallout Java because it's buggy and I'm pretty sure it's not official. It's an old phone game from 2010. Let's remove that one. Yep. Okay, let's go. Do that master before the military base if you don't want to fight him. Okay, yeah. I'll do that then. Oh, we're not going to do Fallout 1 again. We never do 2 games in a row. Or 2 games in the same session. So I'm going to hide Fallout 1. And we'll go again. Todd Howard, the most charming, compulsive liar. Yeah, it's his charm that's got him so far. Oh man, Fallout Tactics. Okay. No modern games today. Just Fallout, just the classic ones. Right, Fallout Tactics it is. I can't disagree with the wheel. The wheel gives us what we need to do. Switch over. This is going to be horrendous because I don't know anything about tactics. We finished the first mission though, so I'm happy with that. Switch over to that one. Tactics. Tactics. That's my screen. Tactics. Can you see that? You can. Brilliant. Yep. Right. Load. Jan 1st. Midnight. Wait. So the date doesn't go forward when you progress time. Oh no, it's 08. My bad. I thought it was 00. Yeah, let's load that one. Hey, Vistmiss, welcome to the stream. We're playing some tactics. As per the wheel told us, we have to play Fallout Tactics. Oh wow, yeah, switching from Fallout 1 to Tactics, I can see the art style difference. Funnily enough, what we were saying earlier about Fallout 4 being bubbly, kind of what they've done here. It's not sharp. It's the same resolution, it's still 1080p, but yeah, the artwork isn't as sharp. I still do like the artwork here, but I do miss the hard edges of Fallout 1 and 2. I feel like a filter could probably fix many people's woes with the art style in Fallout Tactics. If you just put like a filter that puts like a hard edge on everything, like a thin black stroke, black key line, that would probably fix a lot of people's woes from the looks of it, coming from a graphic designer perspective. That's what stands out, is that it looks almost blurrier, and it's not blurrier, but it looks it because it's missing those hard lines. How did I get out of here? Oh, this way. Also, interesting thing, Bethesda hasn't tried to make any spin-offs for Fallout 74. It's just Fallout 4 again. And even worse, so it hardly counts. Yeah. I mean, I can't blame them. Fallout, I don't think any merch or anything like that for Fallout 76 would sell because of how that game performed. So they pretty much just ignore it by also saying they're not ignoring it. They always say, oh, Fallout 76 is a very successful game. It has a strong player base. We're always releasing updates. It's like, okay, guys, if you say so. I'm pretty sure from some leaked insider knowledge, so it's probably might be lies, might be true. You never know with those kind of stuff. People have been saying that it's we've lost it somewhere. But people are saying that like the team that makes the updates has been cut down to like only 5 people left working on the game or something ridiculous like that. So clearly they are rolling down the game. Apparently the new DLCs that came out or the new updates of the game are way smaller in scale, like scope as well, than what came out before. So they are moving away from the game while lying and saying that, well, we still fully support it. No, what? I didn't mean to shoot. That's because I right clicked. Oh, damn it. End combat. Because I'm coming from Fallout 1 where you right click to change. How do I open this door? Or did we not go through that door? Oh no, we go through the building. Okay. Kind of annoying you can't just go to the exit grid. There's not like just a teleport button or something. Or a faster way. You know, gotta run and walk for the entire map. Wonder how long it'll take Starfield to get a co-op mod. Probably 3 to 4 years. Because that's I think that's the generic, like the time it takes normally. Maybe faster because they've now done it for Fallout, for Skyrim, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, so maybe there's some understanding of how to hack that into the creation engine. But I would still say probably a year or two just from the scripting, get everything working. And then probably another year on top of that until it's bug-free. And it always depends on how well Starfield performs. If it doesn't perform well, then it might never come, because the people who generally like want to make the multiplayer game will just not want to because they won't like the game.
Your grace in battle is wondrous to behold, Initiate. The death screams of the bandits reminded me of angels singing. They will think twice before attacking this village again. Initiate, you defended my people as fiercely as a deathclaw protects her cubs. Please accept this ancient gift from us. You are now considered family in my humble village. And of course,
okay.
All the recruits will be...
What did they give me? Afterburner gum. I don't think it was that. They must have given me something else. Starfield would sell a lot more if it had built-in co-op. Yeah, probably would. But I wonder if people would be worried it would be like a Fallout 76 scenario where it's like, oh, it's not really co-op. It's like a weird amalgamation of an MMO. But if it was just co-op, like you can just jump into another person's like universe and bring your stuff with you, totally that would work well. That's what everyone wanted from Fallout 76. If it's a Bethesda game, then it's usually 40% cut content, 20% lie, 10% jank, and 30% actual promised gameplay. Yeah, that's what I'm shocked with Starfield, with the amount of stuff they showed in the gameplay, in the recent gameplay reveal. Because I could have sworn a year ago, before they did the I haven't verified this again, I'm going off memory, before they delayed the game, I could have sworn people were saying that there was going to be no flying. It was just going to be teleport across the universe. But suddenly now we can, you know, fly our ships around, and there is dogfighting, there is all that kind of stuff. And that might just be purely because people
Mission complete.
had low expectations when the game was first announced.
Without hesitation and without mercy. Well done.
But it does look more like the old school space sims, like Wing Commander Privateer and those older games,
The primitives you saved
where you could, or just like Elite 2. It reminds me a lot of those games. Not so much Elite Dangerous, because that's kind of progressed the genre a bit further, but more like the old school ones. That's probably what at least Todd Howard's influence would have been from that era.
A single primitive's life speaks volumes of your ability. To show their respect, they renamed their Brahmin stud after you. The Brotherhood, however, will look favorably on you for your next review. You're dismissed.
Nice. Oh, okay. I didn't think they would have this map. That's interesting. So there's still all that. I wonder if there's random encounters. Probably. Stitch stats have changed. Agility. Oh, yeah, because he was on a drug withdrawal. That makes sense. Can I sell stuff? Is there merchants in the game? That's what I'm interested in, because I'm hoarding a ton of stuff at the moment. I want to go find that out. Oh, don't right-click things. God damn it. Switching from Fallout 1 straight into this has been an issue. Ooh, lockers. Can I loot everything? Don't forget all the DLC that is in reality just content that was cut out from the game installed separately. Yeah. That's pretty standard for a lot of DLCs nowadays, though. They don't make expansion packs like they used to. Now talk with everyone. Okay, will do. That's the classic RPG thing anyway. Just gotta remember not to right click on them. Warrior. Hey, look who it is. Oh, okay, so I've already got some like rep with them, I guess. Why are you wounded? How goes it? I'm good, thank you, sir. Quartermaster.
At ease, warrior. I'm Octavius.
Warrior. At ease.
You will sign for all equipment issued. You will not leave until I am satisfied with your full compliance to regulations. Is that understood? Good. Now that you know the drill, let's get down to business.
Is that like meant to be an Italian, like an American Italian accent? Italian American accent. Okay, there was bartering. Oh, thank God. Right, so that wasn't all wasted. I want to keep the hunting rifle and the MP5. Spear gun. You don't need that. Scalpel. Plunger. Oh, they've got dollars as well. Okay. Brotherhood script. What a script. Okay, that's an interesting name for it. Gabagool. Yeah. Hey, warrior, you want some gabagool? That's what I imagine he would probably try to sell us. He's not selling any gabagool though. He's got armor, leather armor. I'm gonna take his cash. I'm glad that it does seem to be an endless supply of cash, which is nice. Am I wearing armor? I am wearing armor. What is this? It is leather armor. Okay, never mind. So I don't need to buy that. Let's bring over these guys. Guys, come over. Gabagool. Wow. Cringe. Leather armor. Leather armor. Okay, that's fine. Bullet Tactics was made in Australia, which explains certain things in the game.
Back again, are we?
Like the voice acting, I guess.
Good care of your equipment. Let's see what you have.
I didn't know it was made in Australia. I guess, obviously, Interplay were just sending it out to whatever studios would take it, I guess, at that point. So Interplay, I think, only closed down not too long after Tactics in the PS2 game. It's mad, I was looking at some magazines for this 10th Planet video coming out on Sunday upon me. And in 1998, after Daggerfall, but before, or 1997, after Daggerfall, just before Battlespy tanked, Bethesda was rated, had 75 employees, and it was the third largest PC game developer and publisher after Interplay and LucasArts. And all I was just looking at it like, damn, Interplay died, LucasArts pretty much died, and Bethesda almost died, like 2 years later, went down to 15 employees by the time Morrowind was coming around. Crazy how like that changed so fast. Bolt 45. Might keep that in case I get anyone who's good with pistols. Happy Pie. I'm not sure if food does anything. Oh, is there... Is there a way that, like, luck... Oh, it does nothing. Okay. Because with some... Yeah, I was looking for information like this. He has a pistol, as well as a hunting rifle. Detonator. Oh. I guess there's explosive in the game, that makes sense. Who's you're not good with explosive though, but I guess keep the detonator when we find someone who is. Where are explosives? Oh, I guess there wasn't explosives until New Vegas? Well, there were explosives in the classic games. I'm probably wrong on that. This is new though. Pilot, I guess obviously to do with driving. I'll keep the detonator then. Did we figure out if we could transfer stuff? I think just by stealing, right? Yeah. Give me all of your loot. This healing powder. Can't see. It is healing powder. You keep that. Give me the gum. Keep the shotgun. Guess keep everything else. Doesn't seem to weigh much. There's explosives in the classic games. Yeah, okay, thought so. But they've just taken it out of this one. I guess everyone could just use it. Makes sense, I guess. Although, certainly explosives is a skill. Because you think if you have no idea what you're doing, you're plugging the wire into the into like the C4, you know? You could mess that up, do something wrong. It's definitely a skill, but I guess they've just chosen to remove it. It is what it is. Sell 2 of these. Keep the buff out. I'm gonna keep the ammo because it doesn't weigh a lot. Oh, it does actually weigh 10 pounds. Oh god, ammo is heavy in this game. Never mind. Rock, booze. Keep the Nuka-Cola, because why not? 11 pounds or 9mm. Oh, it's really bad ammo as well. Okay, I'll sell most of this. Sell 100. That. Right, what has he got? I want a sniper rifle. Got like a power fist, a mace glove. He has got sappers. Oh, that looks like the power fist from Fallout 2. Bullhorn trap. He's just got hunting rifles. No, that sucks. Nothing better yet. I guess I'll take a few grenades. Like 3 grenades. Whoa, grenades are expensive. Are they? No, they are. Yeah, grenades are expensive. Never mind. I'll take 1 grenade, please. Yeah, well, he hasn't got anything else he can use. What I want anyway. Incendiary grenade. Mines might be better than grenades, but I'll just go with this. Probably no point of hoarding this gold. This script. But I've got no use of any of his stuff, so that's the quartermaster to talk to. Let's save. We don't crash. Need to miss with 2 grenade tosses to hit more people. Pretty much. None of oh, there is throwing, right? They've still got throwing. Yeah, all of our throwing is bad, so we'll definitely. Oh, mine's okay. Mine's okay. So I'll eventually be able to hit some people with grenades. Keep in mind that in tactics you can have, I think, 8 to 10 people in your squad, so they carry a lot of things for you plus vehicles. Yeah, okay. So I'm definitely gonna keep ammo then. Interplay was making other games at the time, like Van Buren. Yeah. And they had like the Baldur's... Wait, was it Baldur's Gate Interplay? Maybe not. Not the PC ones. I think they were making some console games, but that might have not been Interplay. I might be wrong on that. But they were a publisher, so they were doing like lots of different games, not just Fallout. But they just made bad business decisions. Elder. When's my next patrol? Scribe. Warrior. I noticed the Brotherhood, these guys... Might not be able to see it on screen. They look like they were in Enclave armor, like the way... Oh, it's probably the main menu armor, right? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, because it looks like Enclave armor, like the way the helmet like goes back into like almost horns. Recruit master. Oh, is this where I get new squad mates?
Warrior, I am the personnel yeoman for the Brotherhood. If you want to put together a squad, you talk to me. So, what can I do for you?
Hello, sir. Oh, here, recruit. Right, so this is how... Okay, so this is how all this works. Interesting. How do I go back? Done. Trevor would have been a quarterback, so he's strong, he's good at throwing. Not very bright. I don't need bright people. Like, it's a combat game. Brian is a grunt, put a shotgun and SMG in his hands. Is there... Do they cost differently? What's... Oh, can I... Wait, what's stopping me I'm just filling up my squad. Nothing, I guess. Doesn't look like there's any cost to them. So let's try and pick the best people, best three out of this then. I like Stitch. Farsight, you weren't that good. So did she level up actually? Let me just check. Did you level up Farsight? Level 2. You did. You're sneaking. Okay, no, you could be my sneaky person. Okay, so I'll keep Farsight. Develop hand to hand. Pick out some Duggan enemy snipers. I can flush them out. So he's a rusher with big guns and energy weapons. We haven't got any energy weapons yet, so I actually don't have much use for you, Jax. But I will see. Yeah, it's just weapons. Good endurance, good agility. Cool, but I actually have no use for you at the moment because I don't have any weapons you can take part, like use very well. Good perception, good agility. Wow, melee and sneak. He's like a stealth character then. Joe. Parent pilot. I don't know if we need pilot yet. Oh, they all level up. Oh, never mind. So that doesn't matter. So they've all leveled up anyway. Well, in that case, I might as well... These are all combat guys. Throw in. I want a hand-to-hand person. I think... No, maybe not, because I've got 2 snipers in my squad, so they might hit them in the back. Stitch. I want another guy to back up Stitch. Another like person to rush in with a shotgun. So the grunt. Sharp Eye. So this is also a sniper? No, she's unarmed. Yeah, I don't want you. Sorry. Jax is also a rusher. Yeah, he's good with all weapons. So I guess Jax. He's stealthy. I don't want stealth. Because if I'm going to use stealth, it's going to be at distance. You do get more possible recruits as the game goes on, so it isn't a full pool of soldiers. Cool. The goatee of steel. Oh yeah, I just noticed like everyone has a goatee. Everyone has a goatee. Wow. Need to miss with 2 grenade toss. See if we take... So I take Trevor so he can use the grenades. So I think this is going to be my squad. Mostly combat based. And they all have armor. Yep, they all have armor. Who's this? Trevor has different armor. It says leather armor. He's just a different color. Okay, it's just the colors. Is there any hotkeys I can use for everyone? Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, there's not an... Oh, okay, all is 12. Cool. So everyone run here. And we're gonna do inventory check. Brian, you have nothing. Jack, okay, they have nothing. Okay, that's fine. So they are all... God, a lot of this game I can see it's gonna be a lot of like min-max stuff in the base, and I just realized we didn't start the timer. I'm gonna take... What do you guys think it's been? About 20 minutes? I'm gonna do 1 hour, 10 minutes on the timer. There you go. Jump back in. My bad. Don't forget to arm your peeps. Yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of like getting everyone some weapons. I probably shouldn't have sold those now in hindsight, but oh well, it's all learning experience. Still have some guns, so I'm gonna give... Who was the best with small guns? 86. Yeah, Brian, you're gonna get a hunting rifle. You're there. Oh no, I should have changed my color. Because I'm wearing the same like colors as everyone else, so I wish I changed them to like blue or something now. Can I change that now? I bet not. No, if that was in the character creation. Oh well. We'll suffer. Brian, you take a... There's nothing. Huh? Steal. Is that not how I give you stuff? I guess not. Oh, it's because I'm stealing the wrong way. I steal to Brian. Yes, okay, that way. I give you your hunting rifle. Oh, no, 1 hunting rifle. And it uses 7.62, which is this. You take a 150. Cool, and some stimmies. I have 5 stim packs. Trevor. You go take these grenades. As the game goes on, you'll spend tons of time just preparing for missions. The game gets surprisingly hard. Yeah, I can see that. It's definitely a lot of prep. You take those grenades. I guess you take a pistol. And that's 9mm, right? So take these. You can have all of them, I guess. I'm gonna have to buy some more weapons for the other guys. Trevor has grenades and a pistol. Jax has nothing. Jax, you're good with all weapons. I'm pretty sure it says. Yep. So I'm gonna give you an SMG. I'm gonna go buy an MP5 from the Quartermaster, which I just realized is spelled Quartermaster. I think that might be one word. I'm not sure. No SMGs? Oh, he doesn't have any SMGs. Got an Uzi. Oh no, he does have MP5, yeah. MP5. Oh man, that's like all my gold. All my script. Oh dear. I really shouldn't have sold all my stuff to him. That was a bad use of time and money. Crap, what is the MP5 as well? It's... Oh, that is 9mm. Oh, I do need like 9mm for that. Oh man. Oh damn. Ouch. I'm gonna have to give someone like a really crap Beretta or something. Oh god, that was dumb. Right, so if I give... Oh damn. Yeah, give me the Beretta, and it's 9mm. Oh no. I don't have a lot of 9mm ammo either. 9mm ball. Is that all we have? Is the ball kind? Because that's damaging. But that's not very effective based on the stats. Okay, anyway. Yeah, let's give me 200 of that, I guess, sir. I can take a bit more. Give me an extra 100. Or... One awful way to start the new mission. Bankrupt because of bad business decisions. Just a businessman doing business. Right. So who hasn't got stuff? Brian, you've got stuff. It's Jax who I need to give stuff to. Jax is over there. Hello, Jax. Sorry, we're, you know, austerity. So I'm gonna be nice. Here's an MP5 and 150 9mm bullets. Go mad. Oh, and here's some stims. And then Brian. Oh, not Brian, Trevor. Trevor, you take some stims. And... No, that's actually it. You take some stims. Right. Okay, who haven't we talked to? What the hell are these? Swimming pools? They might be baths, maybe? Baths, sinks. Oh yeah, they're baths. No toilets, though. Just sinks. Sink baths. Gym. Got some elders down here. I guess we get our missions from the elders. Don't forget to arm your peeps. Yeah. Also, don't forget to strip them of loot. Yeah, when you're in the bunker, because they'll keep everything you left with them. I recall correctly. You can safely keep your stuff in lockers here. Ah, that's what the lockers are for. Okay, yeah, there's lockers by the door. We have some generic elders. I guess the general's the guy who gives us the missions, right? Yep. So we've done that. So Freeport.
We've underestimated the tenacity of these raiders. Shortly after your victory, the bandits have managed to kidnap the village elder.
Oh no.
This is no doubt an attempt to break the spirit of Brahmanwood while they're still suffering from their recent losses. Fortunately, one of our informants within the raider camp has located the tribal father. It appears that the raiders are holding him on the outskirts of the broken town of Freeport in a medium-sized encampment. Your mission is to journey to Freeport, rescue the elder, and get out. Our informant should still be in the...
Yep, okay. Seems easy enough. Bribe. No. Is this an elevator? Can I go onto different levels? Not yet. Maybe later. See, who haven't I talked to? People sleeping? Nothing around here. Some lockers. Just gonna see if I can loot anything here, but I don't think so. I imagine these are just gonna be empty. Yep. Okay, if the third one doesn't have anything, we're gonna not do them all. That'll take forever. I think we're done here, right? Warrior, scribe. Got recruits. Been to the quartermaster. Got my squad. There's no one else I can see. Let's grab everyone. Roll out. Everyone run here. I wish there was a thing, so in the Total War games, when you click and drag with people selected, you can like pick what formation they go into. I wish there was something like that. Because I'd like to put them all in a line or all into a triangle or something. There are formations, aren't there? Or is it just the sentry modes? I've seen something about formations actually. Is that in the options? Formations on. Oh, they are on. I don't know how you do them though. Everyone stand up. Everyone run here. Why is everyone taking so long? Oh. Okay, you can't all go. There's like a limit for how many can go in one time. Huh? That's too far. Wow, okay. Out of the line of sight, I guess. It's annoying. Yeah, some stuff like that I think is going to annoy me. I wonder how much of that's just because it's high res, like on a high res patch though. Like maybe you're not meant to be able to see this far normally. The game wasn't made with you being able to like go from here to here. I don't know why I need everyone to be here anyway. I'm sure if the main character runs on the square, you'd think that would be everyone. But I'm just never sure. Right, that's everyone. Nope, it's not. Where am I? I'm the only one not there. Ah, there you go. Fallout Tactics Enclave armor is just bad. They redesigned it to look super edgy Batman power armor. Oh no, with the steel nipples as well. Hope not. That'll be terrible. All right, everyone, roll out. Report.
At ease, warrior. We've underestimated the tenacity of these raiders. Shortly after your victory, the bandits have managed to
That's the same.
Elder. This is no doubt an attempt to break the spirit of Brahmanwood.
I think that's the same mission text. Okay. So we got... Let's look at the map, shall we? There's a Pip-Boy map somewhere. Map. So we're here. Yep. This ladder is the first of 3 ways into the base. Our agents report that this side of the river is lightly patrolled. That's likes. There's a guy right there. But I guess, yeah, it's only one guy. So there's a bridge in. That's heavily guarded. There's a ladder over here somewhere. I can't see... Oh, up the riverbank. Okay, there's a ladder there. And then I guess it's like the main... No, that's not a way in. So it's over the bridge. There's only 2 ways over the river. There's a house down here. Might be worth checking out. The only real issue with tactics is that it can get a little repetitive, but if you're onto this kind of tactical gameplay built on top of an RPG system, you'll love it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I definitely like just being able to sit back and like think about it and strategize. It's a bit annoying when the strategies don't work out, but I'm hoping that's just because my characters aren't very skilled yet. Like trying to sneak to places hasn't been that useful so far. Okay. It's the map. Pip-Boy map. Evade the bridge guards to kill them silently and quickly. Stairs here. Okay, there's a 3rd way. This is the agreed meeting point. Establish contact with an informant. So the informant's there. So why can't I... I guess I could just make my way down here and go grab him straight away. Your primary objective is to rescue the villager. Oh no, so he's here. Wait, so what's this for? Establish contact with an informant. There's an informant here. Okay. He cannot be seen talking to you. I wonder what help the informant will have. Raider siren. If it sounds, expect trouble. Okay, there's 2 raider sirens. This is the evacuation site. Oh, okay, so in this one, the evacuation site is on the other side of the map. That was my complaint in the first map. Okay. So I think we go down and go across the stairs. I don't want to split my squad up because I think we're weaker apart. I could split them up after we've got to the informant. So everyone's good at go into sneak, and we're all gonna cannot sneak. Okay, so only one of us is good enough to sneak, and that's Stitch. Really? He's the one? Okay. If Sneak isn't that good, right? It's 18. Why is he the only one? Let's try that again. Everyone sneak. Okay. We're getting better at least. Right, let's walk down. Oh, okay. Wait, everyone stop. Stop. Does he patrol or is he static? He does patrol. Okay, let's go. Go, everyone. Go. Think. There you go. Right. Oh, okay, one detected, but hasn't started combat, so that's fine. Just keep crouching. You know, that guy's just looking at one person crouching across the wasteland. He's just like, that's interesting. Not gonna bother me. No, not up there. This way. Come on, Jax, you're letting the team down. Guess if you get seen, we all get seen. Who's too slow? Farsight. Why are you so slow, Farsight? Oh, she is a lot slower than everyone else. What the hell? I just noticed that the sneak animation kind of looks like the crouch animation in Morrowind. It's the same awkward crouch, like waddle with both arms left and right. Oh, okay, there's a sleeper there. Okay, everyone stop. I said stop. Stop. I didn't click over there. What the hell? That's not where I clicked, but okay. Right, who's the best sneak? 47, 65. Right, Farsight. Switch to your knife. You're gonna have to sneak up to him and slash him with his knife, with your knife. So, hopefully this works. How do I make a new game? Let's just actually call this. We're in Freeport. Freeport 1. Morwind's Argonian waddle is great. Yeah, that's what it looks like, yeah. Right, sneak on up to him, slash him with your knife. You can do this, I believe in you. Ah. Okay, end turn. Oh, he didn't wake up. Nice. What are we waiting for? Nope. End turn. End turn. End turn. Why? Her sequence is so low I can't even use her yet. What am I waiting for? No one. Hopefully no one's seen us. Nope, not Brian. I want. Oh, okay. He does stand up. Come on, Farsight. Just kill him. Ah, oh, man. I don't want to use every. Oh no, they have seen me. I think they are moving towards me. Oh, bugger. Well, we're committed now. So I guess Stitch, you should just start running up. Get closer. Yeah, the computer... Something's happening. The computer is taking a long time to do its turns. Right, stab him. Be quiet just in case. Oh, you missed. Oh, you missed. Do I shoot? I feel like they might hear it. I'm just gonna start sneaking closer. I don't know how wide people's like the AI's perception is. Like, I don't know if I shoot, is this too far? It might be, because again I'm on a widescreen patch, so this looks close on my screen, but it might be really far when playing on 4x3 and not so zoomed out. Oh, I didn't equip your weapon. Okay, well, Jack, seeing as you're a football player, you just start running in. You might as well equip your weapon. And reload. No ammunition? What? Oh, no, I gave you 9M. Is it? Oh, Colt 45, of course, would be 45. I do have 45, luckily, on my character. But yeah, sorry, Trevor, you just stay there. Nothing you can do. For some reason, I thought it was called a Colt 45 because it was made in 1945, but there you go. Learned something new today. You can equip this, but don't shoot. Just get a bit closer. Stitch, yep, Stitch. You run in, takes you 4 AP. You have, that looks like 8, but let me just confirm. Why is he level 4? When did well, were we always higher level than was he always higher level? Maybe. Where's your action points? You have 8, yeah. Okay, 8 action points. So if I use 4, get to there, and then... No, you had to reload. Oh, you had to pump his shotgun. That's so annoying. Well, that's a turn wasted. End turn. Okay. 2 action points just to... Oh, if I stand up. Oh, wow. That, I didn't think it would use that many action points to stand up. Kill him. Yay. Right, can everyone just immediately get back into stealth? Yes. Well, kind of. These guys can't. They're not very good at it. Okay. Not too bad. Guns are rarely named logically. Fair. Guess I'll take that to sell. Right, so I need to give... I have some 45. I need to give to Trevor. Where are you, Trevor? Ah, he's over there. Trevor, you walk towards me. Hey, Trevor, stop. Let me steal from you. And you need some 45 caliber. Take this. All. Okay, cool. Jax, you arm yourself with your MP5. Everyone's armed. Cool. Jax, you switch to single burst. Switch to your sniper. Right. Squad. Oh no. Oh, we've been seen. We've been seen. Bugger. Bugger. Okay. Yeah. Crawl up to the... Oh man, after all of that. Oh well. We're on the right side of the map anyway. She's in cover. That's me. I'm gonna run most people into the house, I think, and keep the snipers behind the boxes. So run up to the boxes. Trevor, you've got a pistol. You keep sneaking indoors. Good morning from East Coast USA. Hey, welcome to the stream, President of Pluto. Welcome. We're playing some Fallout Tactics. We are 49 minutes left of the stream because I could only play 2 games today, unfortunately, because I'm editing for this Sunday's video. There's a new video coming out on Sunday, nearly an hour long. I've explained what it is before, but I'll keep it under wraps for now. Keep it interesting for people. But yeah, it's a good video leading up into Starfield and some interesting research on the history of that game and another game related to it. That's all I'll say. But I have talked about this anyway before. 9:20 a.m. Oh, not too early then. It's 20 past 2 here in the UK. Yeah, waiting for the computer. Oh, Stitch is useless here because he has to go up here. Actually, yeah, you know what, Stitch? You start running into the riverbed. At least distract their fire. The far side. Take a shot. Nice. Get behind the boxes. Okay, I'm still running up to the boxes myself. Run. Crouch. Cool. Today I haven't got rifles, so that's good for us. Hello, MILF Slayer Hard Towered. Green Man, yep, got the whole Fallout aesthetic going here. We're playing some tactics. I know nothing about the game, I'm learning as we go. It seems interesting, it's like XCOM, but Fallout. Jax, yeah, Jax, you can just keep heading on inside. Awesome Possum, I forgot this was a Thursday thing now. Yep, every Thursday we'll be playing some Fallout. Only 2 games today, sadly. We played Fallout 1 earlier, and now we're doing some tactics, because I'm editing for Sunday's video. I just need to get it done, because I'm going away on Saturday, so I need to get it done today and tomorrow. But yeah, next week, I'm going to do 4 games. That'll be a 7-hour stream, but it's only a 3-hour stream today. We have 47 minutes left. Okay. Oh man. Oh, Brian does have a sniper rifle actually. A pot shot. You can't even shoot from here. So Brian, because of that, you run up to the boxes as well. Oh, you can keep sneaking actually. They can't shoot him now anyway. That's good. Stitch. Sprint, Stitch. Sprint across. Oh, they detected Brian. Okay. Big shot. That's 1. Oh, almost dead. Nearly. My problem with Farsight, she's meant to be a good sniper, and I'm sure she will be when we level her up, but what's causing her action points to be absolutely abysmal? It says 8, but she uses 6 for every shot. Oh, is it because she's crouched, maybe? I feel like she uses more action points than everyone else. I'm pretty sure my character can shoot twice, and she can only shoot once. Yeah, let's see now. Okay, so I've got 8 AP. Take a shot. Yeah, you see? Look at the AP difference. So how many AP did I have to start with? 9. Oh no, I just had high AP. Why is that? Agility? I have 9 agility. And I guess she... Oh, I can't switch, but I think she had lower agility, so I guess that's the reason. Okay. We need to run across the riverbed, so let's go do that. 47 minutes left, so 1 mission tactic. Yeah, yes, exactly. It takes so long to do 1 mission. I'm not even sure we'll finish this mission in 47 minutes. Because I'm trying to play it like smarter. I was thinking, oh, if I'm stealthy, like it'll work out better, but I'm not sure it's going to. It might be better if I just run everyone in. Because I think someone said last time we were playing that in the early game you can do that and it's fine. But as the game gets more difficult, you do have to play smarter. So maybe I'm playing it too smart for where we are. Because a lot of the tactics aren't working because everyone like doesn't have good enough sneak or anything like that. So Jax, you're just chilling. You just chill in the tent. I don't want you to die. Fill my water bottle up. Oh, my water. Actually, I've got a glass of water, but it makes sense just to drink from the water bottle now I think about it. So, I think the new strategy is just to run everyone across, get to these boxes, and take out these 2 guys. Everyone run for the stairs. My only critique of the game so far is turn times really long. Like the computer, for some reason, takes an age. It's a shame that there's not more mods being developed for tactics. Probably just because the game isn't as well loved as the other titles. I feel like player-made mods would definitely fix issues like that. Let me just check. There's nothing in the options like fast turn-based. Yeah, so fast turn-based is on turn-based individual or squad. Oh, if I turn squad, can I use everyone at the same time? Or is that worse? I'm interested in that. Let's see. Well, it hasn't made any noticeable difference so far because it is 1 person at a time. Run to the stairs. Oh, oh no. Don't hit Stitch. I'm not sure what that has made a difference to. Maybe you need to start a new game for it to work. I don't know. The reason why it's so slow is because of the of how inefficiently the CPU handles all the NPCs. It moves every single NPC individually and calculates what they do individually. Yeah, it's waiting for ages for that yellow bar to go up. Seeing as... Oh, actually. You stand up, Trevor, or Jax, and go search what's in that shelf. And then we can start running across. Yeah, loot that. Anything else to loot in here? No. Okay. Everyone start running across to the bridge. You two, Trevor, stand up. Stop sneaking. Run. Just need everyone to get close. Shame for Stitch, though, because he's going to take some damage. Oh, no, that guy's going for the... Oh, that guy's going for the alarm, isn't he? No, 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 he's going for the alarm. Ah, oh, bugger. I've got no one who can hit him. That sucks, right. Oh, no, am I in the way? No, I am. Oh, no. That's bad positioning for me. Bugger. Okay, end turn. Or, yeah, you run here and you lie down, actually, because I want you to live. Sit. You wait for everyone else to get into position. Let's do the Fallout's RPG engine. Yeah, I'm so surprised when I was learning about... Oh, man, I've really fucked up the positioning here. I was surprised when I was learning about the game that it is the same engine as Fallout 1 and 2, just, like, modified. It stands to show, like, how well made that engine was. Tim Kaine got, like, some commendations, I guess, from, like, his co-workers because of how well the engine was done. And actually, when he went to make his own company, Troika, and he made Arcanum on a very similar engine, they actually tried to do a lawsuit against him because they swore he had stolen some code from Fallout, but he didn't. He rewrote it all because he designed it himself, so he knew how to do it again. You know, you didn't have to copy-paste it. So, if you want to check his videos out on YouTube, it's really interesting learning all about this game and like his time making Arcanum as well. Can I get a shot off? Yeah, it's worth trying it. Nice. Simply much easier, much faster to update an existing engine rather than build a new one. Yeah, same thing happened with Halo ODST. It's just an updated version of Halo 3's engine. Yeah. Halo ODST is basically Halo 3.5. It always felt to me more of an expansion pack than its own game. And I was actually sold that way eventually, wasn't it? It was sold, you could get Fallout 3's multiplayer with ODST. Stitch. Oh, he's the one lying down. Well, if I crouch along the side here, hopefully he can't hit me. You stay there. Yeah, you just stay there for now, and then next turn you can stand up and try and take a shot. Yeah, I still haven't checked his videos out because he does a bunch of... He posts every day. But there's some stand-up, like, if you're only interested in Fallout, like, he generally titles them, like, what I would do differently in Fallout, or, like, some history of Fallout and stuff. So I only watch those ones. I don't watch all of them. Because a lot of it's, like, things he's learned about the game industry, which is interesting, but, it just... I don't have 20 minutes every day to learn, or basically, like, read or listen to his diary readings. Because a lot of it is, like, notes he's taken over the years. But it's a very interesting insight, especially if you want to get into game design. I'm sure it's invaluable knowledge. I am wondering if he'll ever address what he thinks went wrong with Outer Worlds, or if he even thinks anything went wrong with Outer Worlds. My belief is why he isn't at the moment is because he does bring up a lot that Outer Worlds 2 is in development. So maybe he doesn't want to say anything because he doesn't want to hurt that game. Or contractually, because he still works with Obsidian, he doesn't want to, you know, harm any relationships there. It's entirely possible that maybe he likes what Outer Worlds turned out to be. When he does talk about producing the Outer Worlds, it's always good memories he has from producing it, or designing it, actually. Like, when he talks about his work on the... when they were developing the AI, he's colorblind, so he wanted to make sure that the UI worked without any colors. It works in black and white and with color, because that way he knew it would work for everyone, and they wouldn't have to put any accessibility options in, which is pretty smart. But then again, I would argue the UI isn't very good. Like, the HUD is fine, but like the inventory in Outer Worlds is horrendous. At least in my opinion. Come on, Julia, just spend 20 minutes with Grandpa Tim and we'll get ice cream on the ride home. That is pretty much what it feels like every day. Like, yeah, he's giving you his new story. It's interesting, though. But yeah, I don't have time to listen to all your stories, Tim. As much as they are interesting. Outworld's biggest issue is the core conflict doesn't work on a logical level. Yeah, yeah. I've never felt gripped every time I've played it, and I've never finished it, which I think says a lot. Every time I've played it, I've just not cared. I've just not cared. Like, when they're saying like, oh, all this this stuff happened, like this is the good group and this is the bad group. It just seems so surface level, and I'm not sure why. But it's probably down to the writers. So Tim Kaine will say himself he doesn't actually do much writing now because he's learned from a game they called the Temple of something, a D&D game they made at Troika. He wrote the characters for that and they got panned heavily in the reviews. So since then he doesn't write characters, he just designs game systems and like quests. So I guess you can't blame him, but he is also the head producer of the game, so he was the one who greenlit the writing as well, even if he didn't write it himself. But yeah, the writing in that game leaves something to be desired, that's for sure. I just didn't care about really anyone in that game. At first I cared a bit about Parvati, but then even she lost me just because she became annoying, or her quest just kind of finished. Like when you get to that hub, like spaceship, I think you find like a love interest for her, and then that's kind of like her quest is kind of done. Like I've steamrolled it for speech options, and then yeah, companion quest pretty much done. There might be more, but I never finished the game, as I said. The game really failed to grasp me, and I've tried 3 times to try and get into the game. It's never hit me like other RPGs have. Run up to these sandbags. It's a video game adaptation of a D&D module of the same name. Oh, Temple of the Elemental Evil. Yeah, so from a gameplay standpoint, from what I've seen, that is a very fun game to play. It's just that things like the characters are written pretty shallow-y. Yeah, and so Tim Kaine uses that as an example for why he doesn't write characters anymore. He learned then that he's not a good writer, he's mainly like good at design. Poor Trevor, I can't do anything with you yet. Now I can. You run over to these ones. Or run up to this building, actually. Brian, you get a shot off? No. Perhaps over here instead. It's good to know what your strengths and weaknesses are. Yeah. So a lot of his videos are like saying like he's just learned over time what he's good at, what he's bad at. So he's good at writing like exposition. So he wrote the Fallout speech, like the war whenever it changes. So he says like he feels like he's good at that, but he's not good at writing like characters who are meant to be like have emotions and like obviously like a character arc and everything. He knows he's not good at that. So there's a lot of it like yeah, like what he's learned over the ages. All interesting stuff. Especially so you don't become like Peter Molyneux. Yeah. Peter Molyneux is... Unfortunately, he's the perfect example for why Ubisoft would be like, look, this is why we don't put money into those indie developers. Because some of them do have these grand ideas, and you give them the team and you give them all the money, and they can't realize it, because sometimes the ideas are just too big. So he is unfortunately like an example that they probably use for why they play it more cautiously. Because cautiously works from a business standpoint. And Peter Molyneux, yeah, from a business perspective, well, the Fable series died, didn't it, after the Kinect game. But I still think, like, black and white, that was a stroke of genius. Like, I love Black and White 1. So weird. Such a weird game. But you need people who have the crazy ideas to come up with stuff like that. But unfortunately, sometimes, yeah, it doesn't work. Biggest problem is the complete lack of focus. It's good to have a lot of ideas, but having no direction then becomes a pure mess. Yeah, you need some. I guess you need people below him who can take his ideas and filter what's good and what's bad. But you also need those people to not be so like stilted isn't the so word. You want them to also be like have grand ideas, because you don't want them to be like, oh Peter, like these ideas are good, but let's just stick to the small stuff that we know we can do, because then you're gonna still make a generic game. But you definitely do need people who can be like, that's a bit much, let's try and warp that to something that's more manageable, but still keep some of the passion and the grand ideas there. Game design's hard, man. Like I know I could never do it. Like from analyzing video games, I could be like, yeah, I know if I tried, I'd tear my hair out. I'd either decide, I probably would just decide if it's not good enough. I feel like I'd be working on it for years and be like, nah, it's not good enough, and then just sack it off. Because there's so many things that can go wrong, and a lot of time it is just lightning in the bottle. Sometimes it seems almost pure luck, whether it, oh god, didn't mean to do it with Stitch, whether it works out or not. Oh, Hideo Kojima, yeah. yeah. There's definitely a lot of that. That's probably a lot of problem with like Japanese work culture as well. It's like it's the kind of thing you don't want to like have conflict with your boss. Maybe there's a lot of that going on in the office as well. So sometimes his ideas are amazing and they all work out, like in like MGS, but other times, yeah, there's no one there to be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't just have a game that's 99% walking. Even though I do actually enjoy Death Stranding, but it's not a game you'd ever replay. And it's a game I found myself rushing through eventually. Some ideas work, some don't. Oh my god, finally. We actually ended combat. I think we were in combat for 20 minutes. We were 20 minutes to kill 3 guys. Okay, so immediately I want to run everyone back over to this corner because I just feel like someone's going to walk across and start more combat again. So you loot this raider. And then let's go talk to the informant. So everyone run over here into the corner. Trevor, go loot him. I've got 3 playthroughs of Death Stranding. I commend you, man. I mean, yeah. Like, what? Actually, that's a question. What do you see in it then? So I loved, like, I did 1 playthrough, and I liked what I took away. But like, what do you do in a replay? Do you try and like almost break the game, or are you just playing it how you played it the first time? Because I imagine I would get bored of the deliveries and the walking and all that kind of stuff. But if you make it fun in your own way, I guess I can see why you would like it. Some parallel as a hiking sim. Well, yeah, fair enough. If that's what you like about it, if you like just going on the walks and like the relaxing nature of that, then yeah, I can see why that would be a fun game. That's what I used to like doing in Morrowind. I would replay Morrowind just to walk from like Balmora to Caldera and up further to Aldrin, and just walk on the roads. That's actually like walking, you know, not running anything, not specking into speed, just walking and staring at mostly mist because I was like 11 at the time. And it was just because it was just peaceful. It was nice. I hear Douglas Murray say, luck is the residue of design. Seems accurate. Having grand ideas is one thing, but the better the foundation, the more grand your structures can be. Yeah. Well, yeah, so it's actually like in everything. I think luck exists, but a lot of luck is probability, and you can always make probability like in your favor. You can do things to make that better. So yeah, if you have these grand ideas, but there's a strong foundation of like a solid game there, it's more likely that that grand idea will come through. You can always stack the probability in your nature.
Keep it quiet, and I'll tell you what.
In your nature, in your favor, not in your nature. Yeah, you can always stack probability in your favor.
I can't be sure which one exactly, but he's definitely here. I suggest you do this while everyone's still plastered. We just came back from a successful raid, and everyone's
and like replaying. The faster I can get through them with new knowledge I gained from the previous run. Yeah, that's what actually the premise of this entire challenge is. Like, I know how to play Fallout 1, a little bit of 2, 3, 4, and New Vegas, so I can get through those games really fast, and then I can like enjoy these games from a different perspective. But as we found in Fallout 1, I've actually forgotten a lot of the stuff. But a lot of it is like just the knowledge of how to play the game. That helps a lot. Like, you know, I'm not struggling with controls or anything like that. So he's just talking about... He's 10 to 10. You don't know which one, but he's definitely in the tents. Okay, I suggest you do this while everyone's still plastered. So people are drunk. Yeah, we killed a drunk guy earlier. So I guess don't wait. I don't know why we would wait unless you want to heal up. Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah, don't wait to heal up because people might sober up. That's all I have for you. I'm not going to deliver him to you for what you're paying me. Oh, and by the way, we never met. Yeah, cool. So in the tents. Right, one of these. I'm going to think it's this one because it's the biggest. Oh, actually, they might be the same size. I think it's this one. But yeah, okay, in those tents. Oh, these ones have banners. The Pip-Boy map said he's in 2. The Pip-Boy map says he's there, not there. I'm going to believe the Pip-Boy map. That's where the 2 sirens are. I bet we can use the repair skill on the sirens or shoot them to shut them off. Where are they? Let's see if we can see them. Around here? There's a fire. Wait, where are they? Pip-Boy map. In the middle, radar siren. If it sounds, expect trouble. I can't see it. Maybe it needs to spawn it, like, it fades in when we get closer. I can't see anything that looks like a siren. Guess we'll find out. Right, okay, team. Can't see anyone. I think if we head up here, turn left, and then drop on down, or the other option is to go along the front, but there's raiders along the front. So let's try around the back. Let's just check what the map says for this. 3 raider siren, yep, but there's nothing. This isn't highlighted, so hopefully this way is safe. All right, everyone crouch in the sneak. There you go. Video games have the unique quality of iteration. There's a reason why game sequels tend to be much better than the originals. Yeah, that's why, as much as Outer Worlds didn't work for me, I do think Outer Worlds 2 has a chance of being good, because hopefully they've learnt what went wrong in Outer Worlds 1 and they can tweak it. I would say the big thing, make the writing more compelling. There's some stuff that is, I can see people will have an issue with. For example, oh shit, there's a person up there. Everyone stop. Okay, let's try and do some sneak attacks on this guy. I go here. Farsight, you come up. Who's our other sniper? Brian, you move up. Trevor, you move away. Oh, what was I saying? So we were talking about, yeah, so I think Outer Worlds 2 has a chance to be good. But there's some things that people still won't like the premise, like the corporatism and all that kind of stuff. If you never liked that in the first one, that's probably not going to change because that's the world, right? But I think there's things they can learn. Make the inventory not so bad, that would be a good start. But also, it does come down to what we were saying earlier. If the foundation is good, then you're fine. Some might argue that foundation of Outer Worlds isn't good. I felt it was fine. It was, as an RPG, not as an RPG, as a first-person shooter game, it felt structurally sound. No issues there. I prefer it actually in some ways to Fallout 4. I talked about in the last stream. There's some jankiness with Fallout 4 I hate. The way the sprint slows the way you turn. It feels so awful to me. Because I've played, like, I say, as much as I don't think Call of Duty's the best first-person shooter, I say from a control standpoint, it's very slick. Like, it feels good to play. And Fallout 4 feels sluggish to me. So Outer Worlds did feel slicker from a first-person shooter perspective. The RPG mechanics seem fine, like the leveling is there. They have skill systems. It didn't seem inspired. I would say that. It felt generic. But it was fine. So maybe the foundation is good. Maybe it's not. I think it's... Oh god, I shot myself in the back. But anyway, I think Outer Worlds 2 has a chance of being better than the first one at least. Like with Bethesda's Fallout games. I heard the tone was disjointed in Outer Worlds. Yeah, it is a bit. My main... Oh, there's an enemy who's seen us. Oh dear. My main beef for the Outer Worlds is how the copy-paste the environments can be. Yeah, that's also a big one. The world doesn't seem lovingly... That's the thing that Bethesda has, right? They for all their woes, like everyone will say, and I say it as well, Fallout 4 struggles as an RPG, but as a looter shooter, as a world to explore, it's great, because that's what Bethesda, for no matter how many gripes you might have with what they've done with the RPG systems, they know how to craft a fun to explore world. I imagine most of the wages that they place probably go to their world artists, because those guys are super talented. They know what they're doing. And that's what they struggle with out of the world. So people say that for New Vegas as well. I actually like New Vegas' world, but I do understand the complaints that it's empty. I completely understand what they're saying. So that's something Obsidian doesn't quite have that Bethesda has, is just knowing how to do worlds. But again, they can look at the reviews and hopefully they can combat these issues. We get to see. But if it's anything like Avowed, I have not got high hopes, because Avowed is doesn't look that great. We talked about that on the last stream. From what we've seen of the gameplay trailers, I don't know what's looks very floaty. This doesn't look fun, but we'll see. I've not checked who's working on Avowed actually. I know it's not Josh Sawyer and it's not Tim Kaine, so I don't know the team behind it. But in their attempt to make what looks like it's meant to be a Skyrim killer, they've made something that looks like the combat's worse than Skyrim, which is commendable actually. Avowed is indeed a video game. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's like, Avowed looks like the video games they have in TV shows. You know when they've got like a PlayStation 1 controller hooked up to like an Xbox One, and they're pressing all the buttons in the wrong combo, and you go to the screen, they've got that crappy 3D CGI. It looks like that. It doesn't look like a game. Like a real one. It's so bizarre. And I for a while I thought it was because it was CGI trailers and like it was just badly done trailers. But the last time we saw at the Xbox press release thing, that was apparently gameplay, and it still looked like shoddily done CGI. Absolutely unbelievable. So yeah, well, I guess we have to wait and see what that turns out to be. Hypocrisy is one of the most human traits. Expect companies to profit from latching on an anti-corporate sentiment. Yeah, yeah, that's just so odd. It's like they latch onto that and they're like, aren't you a corporation? But again, you're allowed to criticize a system while partaking in it. So possibly it's that. I'm not sure who came up with the world, whether it was Leonard Boyarsky or Tim Kaine or like like the whole team working together. They're playing those old interactive DVD menus. Yeah, that's actually a great example. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Also, Starfield is concerning because they didn't say a lot about the procedural, but it being procedurally generated or something. Yeah, probably because there's not a lot to say. I think a lot of the worlds, we still don't know how the worlds are done, which is annoying. We don't know whether it's you land and there's like you get 3 miles per planet, or if you can go around the entire planet and each planet's 50 miles, or each planet could be 1 mile. We don't know. They haven't said. We don't know if we can get sections of the map or the whole planet, or maybe it's like BioWare, like some planets you can do all of it, some planets you can't. Very frustrating on that. If you can do all of it, it's going to be like Daggerfall. There's going to be a lot of empty space, which I don't think they would do, because I just don't feel like they know that would be boring. For like a lot of people would complain about that. I'm not sure. It's annoying how little we still know, despite how much they've shown. We'll find out when the game comes out. But if it is like Daggerfall, that's going to be a sticking point for a lot of people. And possibly myself, because as much as I love Daggerfall, I don't walk around the world, like ever. Like you fast travel everywhere, that's what you're meant to do. The size of its world is a novelty. And novelties are cool in 1996. Because look at what we can do with tech. But it's 2023. It's not cool anymore that you can procedurally generate all this. Everyone's played Minecraft. They understand the concept of procedural generation for almost forever. It's no longer got that factor for it. So, yeah, I'm not so sure if they're on for a winner on that one. But we don't know. Maybe it is just, if they only give you like a mile per world, then that should be fine. And hopefully the procedural generation was just used to set foundations. And on top of those foundations, they can build their handcrafted stuff. Because making 1,000 planets, doing that handmade, would be almost impossible. So I'm hoping it's like a mixed system. Well, we'll find out, I guess. All speculation at the moment. Remember when 2D games got 3D sequels and how big of a deal it was and how almost all of them were crap? Yeah, Bugsy 3D. Yeah, very few were good. I mean, the ones that were good stand out, right? Like Ocarina of Time and Mario 64. The reason those are legendary is because they actually transitioned well. My guess is that they're randomly generating the planets to their liking and then modifying it to make it a little more sense with their vision. Yeah, I think that's how they've done it. I think they've made it to lay foundations for all the planets, and then they can go in and tweak and add what they want to add to them. Because that just is a lot faster than sitting down and hand designing each planet and then building on top of that. And even when you do that, you still lose creativity. Look at Oblivion's dungeons. Oblivion's dungeons can say every dungeon's handcrafted. It means nothing because the dungeons are still really boring because they're all made by one guy. So if it is done like that, if anything, that's better. Because if it's just a team of like 10 people making planet foundations, then they're going to get bored. They're going to get bored and try and out what's the fastest thing to do to hit their goal. Where a computer is just code. You can just say to code, hey, make everything really wacky and different from each other, and the code just follows what it's been told to do. I always wanted a Wii or a 3D version of a Castlevania game. Oh, man. I'm sorry about what you got. Castlevania 64 is not it. And then the later ones, like the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 Castlevania, that was also basically just God of War, wasn't it, basically? Generic. Oblivion's dungeons aren't really handmade. They're made with tile. Yeah, okay. So they are handmade, but not in that way. They made like 50 tile pieces, and then he sits there and one by one pots them all together. But that's actually how pretty much everything in the Gamebryo and Creation Engine is done. It's a lot faster to do. Like you think in Skyrim as well, everything's made by tile sets. It's a lot faster to make the tile sets and then use that to like put them together like Legos. I can't blame them for that. Oh crap. Okay, like guys, start combat. We need to shoot. You need to kill the sleeping people first. Oh no. I wish it. It's a shame like combat takes so long to start in this game as well. I wonder if spacebar might be faster than trying to shoot someone. Oh no, not enough action points. Okay. Unreal and Quake got the first level 3D games, and they aged the best. Are they the first, like, what, the first real 3D games? I mean, there are others around that period, but yeah, they're some of the few. But not all of them were so lucky. Like, Terminator Future Shock is technically full 3D. Oh, no, you count in sprites. Okay, yeah, if you count sprites, like, fair enough, in terms of, like, they had 3D enemies. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Yeah, Unreal and Quake were one of the first to have 3D world, 3D enemy. Everything's a 3D asset. But yeah, they age really well. Although many people sleep on Unreal 1, which is sad. Great game. When developers don't handcraft every individual blade of grass, shaking my head. Yeah, they're always going to be... Like, when you... I know some stuff about modding in... like in Creation Engine, like you paint grass in that game, you know, there's like tile sets of grass, and you literally use a paintbrush like to paint it over land and stuff. Because placing stuff individually is obviously not time efficient. My guess is that they... Oh yeah, we've talked about that. Empty space in a space game seems realistic. Yeah. Like, that's why I don't have complaints. People, I feel like, are complain like, oh, of the 1,000 planets, only 150 are interested. And it's like, that's what real life is going to be like. Like, if we ever do travel like that, yeah. Like, a lot of planets are going to be empty. And as long as the game conveys that to you when you find the planet, it's fine. Like, I think you go past a planet and it'll say, mining planet. Or I'll just say, like, no life detected. And so you know, oh, that only has, like, some iron or some materials on it. There's no reason to land on it. As long as it conveys that information, you're not going to be like, oh, I just found this planet and there's nothing there again. It should hopefully tell you all that. And I imagine anyway, you're going to start the game with a universe that is already discovered. You're not going to be finding planets. You're just going to be traveling to them. I hope the map already shows, like, these are all the planets we know. And there might be some sectors that were like, oh, these are the dark sectors we've not discovered yet. And you can go there and find new planets. But I imagine most of them will just be like, you can see all the planets. You know, this planet has nothing. This one has nothing. This one has some life on it. So let's go check out that one. Because again, that's how things like Elite, that's how Elite 1 and 2 did it. That's how Wing Commander Privateer did it. What's the other game I was playing? Oh yeah, Frontier Elite 2 and Frontier Elite. Yeah, Frontier Elite and Frontier Elite 2, or Frontier 2, which is Elite 3. I've been playing those games for this video I'm making. And that's how they deal with them. Why is my team not doing anything? It's just me. Is that because I set this thing to squad base? Oh no. Are my squad not controlled by me anymore? Is that what I've done? Because, yeah, I'm only playing my character. I think I've made a mistake here. Ports and settlements and other POIs will still be generated on dead planets. I hope so. That'd be cool. To find planets that maybe had life, and you can go there and there's like ruins. That'll be interesting. We'll all find out, I guess. We're all just like... like, I'm raring to get into it. I know, like, for everyone else, maybe you are, maybe you're waiting for reviews. Guess we'll find out. I feel like the reviews are going to be very split, because the current sentiment towards Bethesda is either you love them, you hate them, or you're just like, it's okay. So I feel like the game is going to get like 10 out of 10s, 1 out of 10s, and then 5 out of 10s, and no in-betweens. There's not going to be like, oh, it's a 4, oh, it's a 7. Like, no, it's either 10, 1, or 5. It's because they've hurt their reputation a lot. There's a reason Star Trek classified habitable worlds as M-class planets. They're the exception rather than the rule. Yeah, that's the way they should totally do it. That's the way I'm sure it will be, is that most planets will be barren. Like they are in our solar system. Most of the planets are bloody gas planets. Like, there's nothing there. Just gas. I love and hate Bethesda. Pre-ordered all the games and never regretted it in time. I'm fortunate I've said I've never actually pre-ordered a game in my life, and that's only because you do it in person before, and I was always just too scared to go into game shops to do it. And so nowadays it's just carried it on. So I could be like virtuous and be like, oh, I've never pre-ordered a game. But the reality is I would have if I had the confidence to do it back then. But by the time I became an adult and, you know, it was no issue to go and say, hey, can I pre-order this? But that happened. Everyone was like, don't pre-order games. So I've just kind of carried on doing that. Also, the original reason to pre-order a game is kind of gone now. Like the original... Oh, that was a waste of action points. Oh, no! Oh, no! Why is that an option? Why am I allowed to shoot my own people by accident? Oh, Trevor. You idiot. Trevor, you go run out and be bait. That was the responsible take. We shouldn't pre-order. Yeah. Don't pre-order. There's no point. Because there's no point anymore. Like before, like stock would run out. So I'd understand, like, yeah, like pre-order, like when Switches were running out. Pre-order Switches, obviously, because if you want one, and Switch had good reviews and everything, then pre-order it, because so you know you can get one. Nowadays, what's the point? Like, they're not going to run out of digital games. I guess you can preload the game, which, fair enough, but if you're that excited, I would actually just buy the game on the day before. I guess that counts as a pre-order, technically. Like, I'm only doing that for Starfield again, as I said, because I'm going to be reviewing it. But I would say for everyone else, don't. Which is kind of... I don't know how I feel about it, because I'm saying, like, oh, I deserve to play the game, but you don't. If you want to play it, you do what you want. You know, you have autonomy. Don't listen to what some random person on the internet says. But I think from trying to tell businesses to stop doing pre-order bonuses and stuff, you have to not pre-order, but they're going to keep doing it. Where is Stitch at the moment? Wait, where Stitch, where are you? That's Brian. Oh no. Oh no. Well, he's only been hit for 1. Can you stand up? I hate that I've set this squad-based thing by accident. I just made everyone stand up. Enter Overwatch mode. What's Overwatch mode? Can I just... Right, we're gonna save the game because I've made some mistakes here. This has gone terribly. Freeport 2. Is Overwatch mode you just watch them play? Right click to set accuracy. Okay, set 66%. Overwatch mode. Am I just watching them play the game now? Requires full... No, I'm not. Apparently I need full action points. This is bizarre. I don't know what's going on. Okay, run over here. Just run out into the open. I don't care anymore. Okay, let's try and take out this guy. I'm playing easy mode, so I shouldn't be so scared this early on. Overwatch mode. Overwatch mode requires full action points. Oh, okay, we don't have full action points. You run out here. I'll just keep running. More pre-order skins for me. Wayland Punani is taking everyone else's pre-order skins. That'd be funny if that's how it did it, though. Like, there are limited digital versions of pre-order. So if only one guy pre-orders, he just gets everyone's pre-order skins. If it's like XCOM's Overwatch, let them shoot during the enemy's turn. Ah, okay. That would make sense. Limited pre-order bonuses, aka NFTs. Pretty much, but NFTs, how they were meant to work, from what I understand, I didn't really pay attention. They were meant to be like transferable between like games into wallets, and then you could sell them. So at least they had a value. It was like a fake value, obviously, but they had a value. This is even worse. They have no, like, a pre-order skin has no value because there's no economy to sell it. And you can't, like, I guess you could sell your console and be like, oh, I have this pre-order skin on the hard drive, but no one's really paying extra for that, other than if it's like that Silent Hill demo or whatever that was. Like, instead of very obscure things that happen like that, most of the time, there's no benefit, there's no economy to getting the pre-order bonus other than the flex. Which is really the main purpose, let's be honest. Okay, I'm just it's just literally letting them play the game for me. Yep, that was what it was. Wow, just let the game play itself. It kind of did used to be that way. Yeah, with with physical pre-order stuff, it still is, right? Like, people are going to be selling that watch. I don't blame them, honestly. If you pre-order in Starfield, get the watch and probably flog it. If you don't want it. If you want it, then I guess keep it. Oh no! Oh shit. Shoot, everyone shoot him! Shoot, shoot, shoot! Okay, now him! Everyone shoot! I like that works. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, if you're in a panic, just right click the first guy and everyone will just shoot him on sight. Are they still in Overwatch mode? No, they aren't. I didn't know if you're into tactical games, but the original XCOM successor, Xenonauts, has its sequel in early access. Now, I haven't heard of that. I do like these kind of games. I played XCOM UFO Defense, so I played that for the recent video, and the new XCOMs. But that's actually the only ones I've played in terms of tactical games. That's my only knowledge of the genre. I've played a lot of RTS and turn-based strategy games, which is, like, adjacent, but only XCOM in terms of this genre. But yeah, I didn't know. So I guess that's made by the guys who made the first few, right? Because now it's owned by Fireaxis. Yeah, sounds interesting. We'll go check it out. Xenonauts. I'm gonna go take a quick break. 4 minutes left. Won't be too long. Be right back. Okay, let's finish this off. 4 minutes left on the clock. Keep it up, I guess. Yeah, my only gripe with this strategy game, with this tactical game at the moment, and it's because one, I'm making some bad choices, and two, my characters aren't skilled enough. So I want to do things like sneak around the map, and they get detected, and everything falls apart. But that's also part of the fun, you know. Is what would happen if you had a bunch of tribals that just joined the Brotherhood of Steel, trying to act like actual agents, or actual not agents, recruits, warriors. Whatever the term for... Oh, no ammunition left. Oh, fuck. Right, she's at the back. Okay, you run inside. Run inside, and then crouch. No, I can't. Just run inside. Paladins, yeah. It's a bunch of, like, tribals trying to pretend they're paladins. For Alien vs Predator 2010 example, there's skins you can only get if you pre-ordered, so only a few vets got them. Yeah, that sucks. I imagine people probably would pay extra for that kind of content then. Like, if they had it on a hard drive. WoW Jeweler is the fastest gun in the West when it comes to bathroom breaks. Yeah, didn't take that long. It's literally, like, across the hallway from where I am, so not too long. Only that guy that I can see. Run, maybe crouch, and get behind cover. Oh, didn't make it. Because we're not going to be able to finish this combat scenario. Or maybe we will in 2 minutes. So I need to set it up so that when we start, because we could start like 3 weeks down the line if the wheel isn't so kind. I need to be in a position where I'm not going to make a ton of mistakes. Jax, you're there. Now you have an MP5, so you need to get quite close. So you stand up and run to this bin. Yep. Trevor, you've got high endurance, so you run up as well. Ryan, you take a shot. No, you can't. Okay, get a bit closer. Oh yeah, you're 52%. Take a shot. Missed. Alright. Walk a bit closer. I'm actually other platforms haven't copied. Surprised other platforms haven't copied the Steam market. Yeah, because the Steam market kind of is NFTs. Except with the clause that there isn't. You can't turn it into like value outside of Steam. You can only use it to buy games. But the idea is the same thing. But I'm glad NFTs died because the people were using it for scamming and stuff. But it sounded like interesting when I heard about it like 2 years ago. But yeah, people just abused it straight away. So. I feel like they probably will come back when everything's like calmed down and they iron out the kinks. It seems like that's the way it's going. It's the next like microtransaction thing. But if it could be handled like the Steam Marketplace, but you can get real money out of it, I don't see why it couldn't work. But yeah, at the moment, they're all scams and stuff, so I'm fine with them being slandered as they have been. Guess I've got to switch over to my Beretta. Cool, and then... Actually, yeah, if she goes around the side, try and flank them. Don't compare the Steam Marketplace to NFTs. Steam Marketplace items have actual value. Yeah, well, what I mean is that, like, the purpose of NFTs is that you could cash out real dollars through a ton of, like, you know, going through many cryptocurrencies, and it's a whole nightmare. That was the idea. Obviously, whole thing's a scam. Don't get into NFTs. The Steam Marketplace, the real value is only on Steam. You can't... But with Steam guidelines anyway, you can't get that money out of Steam. But yes, they do have actual value in that you can use the money you get from Steam Marketplace to purchase a game, which I've done. I used to, when I was a child, an older teenager, I used to unfortunately buy loot boxes, and I was very lucky in that I got a £79 M4. I can't remember what it was called. It was blue and orange. It's in CS:GO, like a blue and orange dragon skin. Can't remember what it was called, like Dragon Law or something like that. And I was very lucky to get that, and I used the money from selling that to, one, I wasted 50 quid of it on more loot boxes, which turned out to be about £3 worth of value, which is why you don't get loot boxes. And I used the other 20 quid to buy some games. I can't remember what I bought with them, but yeah. My bank recently decided to block all international transactions for our protection, of course. So I had to get a PayPal just to shop for games on GOG. Oh no, that sucks. Yeah, I'm lucky that I haven't had that. That sucks, man. But yeah, GOG is obviously one of the best retailers because of no GRM. Online retailers, I should say. Digital retailers. Okay, well, I guess we're done. The timer ran out, unfortunately. A friend of mine once sold CSGO item for over £300. Damn, yeah. That was back in the day. I'm sure they're still out there, but the problem with that is it's so expensive to start. I was lucky that I think overall I made a net profit with loot boxes, but I was very fortunate. Some people, I'm sure, put hundreds of pounds into it and never get anywhere. It's a pretty heavy transaction, yeah. Let's go New Vegas. Oh, I wish, man. Unfortunately, I could only play 2 games today because I'm editing for this Sunday's video, which I'll keep under wraps for now. But that's coming out on Sunday, so I need to start editing that. So we are done with today's stream, which is sad. We only played 2 games today, but we're playing 4 next week to make up for it. So we did Fallout 1 earlier and Fallout Tactics. So you can watch the VOD now, I guess, because skip back, or it will be up live on, not live, it'll be up, uploaded on the second channel tomorrow. But unfortunately, that is today done, which is sad, but I do need to start editing. I am a little bit behind to hit this deadline. So if we go to there, and you can still see my Steam library. There you go, now you just have purple. Am I too late to the party? You getting off, big man? Yeah, unfortunately, bro. You're a little bit late, but you can, you know, skip back into the VOD to watch it, or I will be streaming later normally. I normally want to stream until 6 my time. It's free at the moment, so I'm finishing early because I got to do some editing. But yeah, I hate and love the green webcam filter. Yeah, the real reason it is because it's a webcam and it's a cheap one. I bought it during the pandemic, so it's like really low quality. So I'm like, yeah, if I put enough filters and like scan lines and everything on it, you totally don't know it's low quality. And anyway, it's meant to be low quality because it's Fallout. That's totally intentional. Yeah, because I'm not a streamer. This is like an additional thing to my YouTube stuff, so I don't need to like invest into it. It's okay, Julia, we all get old. It's harder to keep a stream going. Fortunately, haven't had those problems yet. But yeah, thanks to everyone, guys, for tuning in. Really fun time. Really interesting chats we had today. So you can, go back and watch this now, or it will be on the second channel tomorrow. And I'll see you all again next Thursday, where we will play 4 games. Try and make up for today. Okay, thanks, everyone. See ya.